Go right a little more. Use the joystick, right? And up the hair.
Up?
Yeah. Right there is good. No.
Yeah. Don't be in that state.
No, I don't think he is.
Are the engines all on? He's going outside. He was just down here.
Here, Mia.
Does Lex make it go?
What do you mean? Spin it to the right a little bit. Don't drop the controller, please. What's going on tonight, guys? Can everybody hear me all right? There should be people on it, hopefully. Oh, because I didn't plug it in. That helps. All right, go ahead. Spinning a little bit more. I don't know if the chat's not working. I'm not seeing any chat. I got 12 people on here, but I'm not seeing the chat coming up. No. Oh my. I want to go on the stream and see if the chat's going or not. The chat's moving. People are talking. Yeah, so I can't see it. Well, I don't see anything. No chat. Let me try refreshing the page. All right, we got the chat now. Sorry, guys. For some reason, I could not see the chat. Let me go back and see. So we had Bob. What's going on? Captain Andy, how are you? So you guys can hear me, but I couldn't read the chat. Anglers in here. Trains and S gauge. Frank. Rust Belt Trains. Mike's American Flyer. What's going on, everybody? I didn't know what was going on there for a second. I'm like, there ain't nobody in the stream. That was restream being weird. We got a guest coming on tonight. He's in the backstage. Sam. I'm sure most of you guys know who he is. I don't know how this view looks. Let's take a look at it. Not the best. No, I feel like it's focusing on the tree too much. I'll go mess with it in a minute. Without further ado, let's bring Sam on. What's up, Sam?
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
Nothing. I was obviously having some issues as always.
Yeah, you know what's weird? I could see the chat. Like it was working on my side. So
That's what I started, and it said there was people in here, and I'm like, well, nobody's saying anything. So
yeah.
either we're both repping Jokers tonight.
Yeah.
What's up, Slagcat? David, what's going on? Oh, literally many projects. Got a bunch of people rolling in.
Didn't I see he's building a flat for you or something?
Yeah, he's actually doing he reached out to me about doing a flat for me, which I thought was pretty awesome.
Nice. Yeah, I've talked to him about doing a couple flats. I just got to get some measurements for him.
He I don't know. I'm sure you looked at his Instagram page, but he does some awesome stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. His buildings look great.
All those like elevated lines that he does, and the bridges and the building flats. I think he's actually opening up he's opening up to do stuff with people too, which is awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He must have his own laser, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think he does. I think I talked to him about that. Was asking him about it. You can't hear my trains, can you, Sam?
Maybe just a scotch in the background, not enough to really know what's what.
Will's O scale, what's going on? All right, Sam, you want to show everybody what you're running tonight?
Yeah.
What camera do you want me to bring up? Or does it not matter?
It doesn't really matter. Maybe the one over the bridge now.
All right, we'll bring it up and full screen it.
So on the inside looking around there, that's the new Atlas E6s. That's they look like ACL, but it's actually the Norfolk and Western patch units that were leased by N&W. And I've got the Pocahontas passenger set running behind it, which would have been what it ran. The interesting deal about those engines is that's actually the set of engines that retired the last J. Once they put those in service, they parked the last of the J class engines.
Wait, so your engines are actually patched, or they're not patched, or they were going to be?
No, they're patched. Yeah, it actually says Norfolk Western on the side of them.
Ooh, that's awesome. I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah, that is a prototypical engine. It's neat that Atlas actually did that. That wasn't a custom run or anything. That was actually a cataloged item from Atlas.
It's cool too because you have the Atlantic Coastline car, so it kind of works out perfect for you. Plus, you do Norfolk and Western.
Yeah, I'd like to I wish I had gotten the ACL version also. Might still at some point. But as you are well aware, I'm slightly waiting for trying to find the steam engine to go with those ACL cars, which has proven to be quite the pain.
Like I told you before, I've only seen that thing come up for sale one time on eBay.
And then coming around the bend here on the outside loop here is the custom run muffin B&O Mountain.
How you liking that?
I like it. I really do. It was giving me a little trouble today, but it really wasn't the train's fault. It was I had a little bit of a track issue.
Many Projects is commenting on your bridge, Sam. He actually built that bridge.
Yeah, that's an actual steel bridge. I could literally stand on top of that bridge. It's like most things I do, tremendously overkill.
In the Discord, I heard you say you were going to be sipping on some rum tonight.
Yep, got a little cracking going, a little rum and cokes.
Nice. You been doing any other work on the layout lately, Sam?
I mean, a little bit here and there. Let me see if I can go over here and swing this camera around and see if I can show you some of the stuff.
I really like the color that you did the bridge too. That looks good.
So, too far. So I don't know if you can see it, but I built that N&W sign that says Roanoke Shops on top of the shed there. That was a BTS kit. I finished that.
Oh, so you built that kit?
Yeah, I built that and painted it. It was a fun little kit to build.
Now, does it have lights?
No, it is not lit. And the real one wasn't lit either. Like, it was never a neon sign or anything. But I am one. I'm about to. Another thing I've done. If you'll see behind that, there's that cubby hole. I built some bench work to fill that cubby hole in behind there. Not completely, but maybe 3/4 of it. And I'm going to actually push the engine shop and a little yard back into that little cubby hole there by the windows.
Oh, so you're going to go that way.
Yeah,
I'm
going to push it in this direction. So around the left side, and then down the back wall where like the 3D printer and stuff is, that's where I'm gonna put the shed's gonna go in the back corner back there, and then we'll have a little bit of room to run a few yard tracks basically.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome. Your layout's massive.
I mean, I think it films bigger than it really is in real life.
Travis wants to know if those are 072 on your outer loop, Sam.
084 on the outer, 072 on the inner. Actually, just because the way that the track runs, there's a couple pieces of 72 on and 84 on both of them, honestly. But the majority of the big curve is 84 outside, 72 inside. I just couldn't get it all to come back together without putting some of the 72s on the inside curves.
We got Wild Mary here.
Oh, Jake. So that's pretty much it. I'm, like I said, I'm kind of running behind on getting some stuff done. I got the stuff to start doing the rocks for my mountainside there. And then over where the shed is now, I'm going to put another little dividing mountain to come across where the station is, the passenger station. I'm actually going to do those in... I think I got the stuff to try the foam rock. I'm going to try doing it out of the foam. I just want to try some different techniques. There's Mike, American Flyer. Sorry, I'm getting caught up on the chat here.
Smug, what's going on? Frank said, nice, great work.
Oh, thank you. It is a working
Great.
project. It's I'm learning as I go.
Craig's Trains, what's going on? Dathan,
Dathan.
driving in and listening.
Oh yeah, I guess he's heading to work.
All right, we'll do your other view.
Yeah, you'll see on the inside little 60 loop there is a train you probably recognize all too well because I got it from you. It's the Quad City Rockets, Rock Island, and that's actually like, I think that train set was kind of slept on a little bit, man. That's a neat engine.
When I was thinking about selling it, I was like, I should probably keep this.
Yeah, it really looks good on the layout. Like it's one of those, like in the catalog it didn't look as good, but in person I like it. Like I said, I got it because at the time I had absolutely nothing patriotic for like 4th of July and stuff, and I said that's close enough to patriotic. You could run it.
I almost kept the engine and then sold the passenger cars, honestly.
Yeah, those are nice passenger cars too. You know, the 21-inch Lionels, they're good. They're decent looking cars.
Frank said, what's up, Dathan? I don't want you to be trying to read and talk. So did many projects. Darren, what's going on? If you like read the memo for that train in the catalog too, Sam, that was actually like a real train that like operated on like a local branch line and everything.
Like 2 cars just like that. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
right at the end of its era. It was like a 2-car train just because they just didn't have a lot of passenger service for that area.
Yeah, like it said it like stopped along the rails and like dropped people off of their house. I thought that was pretty cool. It's like
Yeah.
a little history about it.
Yeah, I think that was in that era where like the government was forcing these roads to keep these passenger trains going, and you know, they were just you know, weren't very profitable.
What's going on, Dawn? I know layout's looking good, Sam.
Thank you.
Let's see what I changed my camera a little bit. Let's see if I did any better of a job.
I'm gonna kick this thing around here too, so y'all can see some trains. Don't nobody want to see me.
What's going on, Doc? Have a good one, Frank. I know all about that. We would probably be dealing with soccer right now too if Mia wouldn't broke her arm. Aaron, what's up? Keystone Bill. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Welcome to the live, to the channel. Yeah, Darren, that Rock Island set, like Mike, like Sam was saying, it's a sharp set. It looks good. Train guy, I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Welcome to the channel.
I think my chat might be active. I'm a little behind or something.
Your chat's a little behind.
Yeah, I think so.
Lauren, bump that camera down there again, please.
Yeah, it just got caught up.
More. It might be all farther it goes down, actually. I don't think it's going any farther. I said I don't think it's going any farther down. That must be it.
No, how did you see?
No, it smokes. I'm just letting it sit for a second. We'll turn it on in a minute.
Is that the smoke button right there?
No.
What's the smoke?
All right, so we got a question for everybody. What is everyone's York plans? Will's saying, as of right now, either going to the fairgrounds Thursday and the club Thursday, or going to the club Thursday night and going to the fairgrounds on Friday. So if anybody wants to put up what their plans are, throw them up in the chat. My plan is that I'm driving out Thursday. I'll be at the show Thursday. I'll be at the club Thursday evening, and then I'll be back at the show on Friday morning, or Friday until I head home.
I'm a little questionable as to whether I'm going to get to attend or not, just with some family matters going on. But
That
if
button, one click.
everything was to go the way I would like it to, I'm going to try to get up Wednesday, maybe Thursday,
Yeah.
be at the club Thursday night, and then be there Friday also probably, and then head back Saturday is probably going to be my plans.
Doc said he'll be there all week. Many projects. I didn't know you were going, actually. He's going to the club on Thursday and the show on Friday. Angler said he's just going to wait till everybody puts the videos up. Is anybody going to do any live streams from the club again? That was pretty cool when Zach did that.
I think Zach's going to do a live from the club, last I heard.
Yeah, that'll be cool if he does that again.
Does he talk about my radio?
Yeah. Aaron said he called Lens and they did not have any double crossovers or rail switches. That sucks. Yeah, Travis, that's unfortunate. What are you doing, Mia? You see it?
Yeah, I was actually, might try to talk my wife into letting me drive her little Volvo up instead of driving my big truck.
You don't smoke. Just let it go. Yeah, I mean, you'd probably save a lot. Save a lot, and I don't know how much you're planning on picking up, but
Oh, not enough to fill up. I mean, hers is like a little hatchback stuff. There's plenty of room. Depends on how much
Craig's
Zach's going to buy that I got to bring back for him.
Craig's going to the fair Thursday, club Thursday night, and fair on Friday. So same as what I'll be doing. It is crazy that diesel feels $6 a gallon. That's nuts.
Luckily, they in Georgia they suspended the state tax on it, and it kind of dropped it back down here to like $4.50 a gallon now, which is still crazy. But
Dude, Pennsylvania has I think I saw somewhere the other day we have like the second highest gas tax.
yeah, I'm gonna try to. Luckily, I got pretty good. If I do drive my truck, it's got about a 600-mile range, so I think about the northern part of North Carolina. I'm gonna top off, and then hopefully I can get up there and back to North Carolina without having to buy any.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Don't gas up in Pennsylvania.
Right.
Sleeves is going to the show. He'll be there Thursday, Friday. He's leaving Saturday.
Yep. That's get to meet him in person.
He said he'll be at the club Wednesday through Friday, so I guess every evening.
Yeah.
Oh, Rich, you'll
That's
be
what I'll
fine.
do.
Rich.
Like I told him the other day, the good thing about Rich is it doesn't look like he's menacing or anything, so that ought to go smooth for him.
I never even got my badge,
Oh,
actually.
you didn't? I got mine. Mine came in a month or two ago.
Well, the funny thing is I did mine at the early bird time, and I still don't have it. Like, how's that possible?
You might want to make a call because I didn't do early bird, and well, maybe I did do early bird. I don't remember, but I got mine in like 2 weeks.
So you said your S2 is a smoker. Mine's barely smoking at all.
Is it really? Yeah, mine absolutely just pours.
I think it might. Does it take a while to heat up, or does it usually go pretty quick?
I don't remember. Seems like it's pretty quick.
All right.
Did you? You
Get
might want to try just blowing into the stack there and see if it'll loosen
That's
up.
what I just did that actually. Rich.
Rich is a little Well, hung up on Stacy, I think. He's mentioned that. He mentions her all the time.
What you put in this one?
Cinnamon roll. That diesel smoking like crazy. Look at that thing.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
Wait, it comes off the bottom?
That's MTH.
It comes off the bottom?
Oh,
No,
you
that
know
one's
what? That
clogged.
that one I got from you absolutely. I mean, it is a.
Stuff come out of the bottom?
Let's see. I don't think I got it turned on. I'm gonna kick that thing on. I have never had a diesel smoke as much as that one does.
Which one? The
The
Rock Island.
the Rock Island.
The MTH. The B unit on this one's clogged. It's smoking at the bottom of the engine right now.
Oh yeah.
Mia's like, oh, it smokes underneath the engine too. I'm like, no, it ain't supposed to be doing that.
Yeah. Sometimes you get a little cylinder steam unintentionally.
It looks like a breakdown unit right now. How much smoke's coming out of it?
Right.
Should I slow it down?
No, it's fine. There it goes. Dude, this thing smokes ridiculously too much. I think it's on low.
That's on the
Yeah. MTHs, they definitely smoke.
Yes, they do. This mountain smoke's pretty good for Lionel. I think Lionel's kind of like all the newer Lionels I've gotten have started smoking pretty good. I think they've kind of maybe changed the way they pack the wadding or something in there.
Not so gauge. What's going on? Man, what are you doing? I'll be,
I didn't even push anything. Just went to the bathroom.
yeah, Doc. I gotta go check the smoke volume on this thing and put it on minimum.
You know what's weird on, and maybe it's just me, but my MTH stuff, I can't tell much difference between low and high when you change it on them. You know, they seem to smoke about the same.
I was gonna say I just put this one on min, and it definitely doesn't look like it's on minimum. You would see it right
Yeah.
now.
The Lionels are noticeably, like they seem to be noticeably different.
Captain Andy's got it made, man. He's just gonna be at the fairgrounds camping out.
You'll notice this B&O arch top, wagon top caboose, this I-12 coming around here. That was owned by a very prominent YouTuber named Zach Elliott, aka Joker.
Oh, did you get one off the Joker?
I did, yeah. He told me that it was worth an extra $100 because he's a prominent influencer. So I said, okay, you say so.
The MTHs might have to get shut down. They're smoking too much.
Big Rich needs the rock. You ought to find you one of those, Rich. That's a pretty, like I said, I think people slept on that set. That's a neat little set. And I think like I've seen them sell for reasonable, money
MTH
for.
actually made one too. I don't think
Did
they
they
made it
really?
with the passenger cars, but they made the engine.
Huh? I
I'm
don't know
not
if I've seen
fancy.
it.
Sam's fancy. I don't even have. He has way more cameras than I do.
Well, one of them is actually. I just figured nobody wants to see my ugly face. They came to see trains.
I have another camera, but it's not the best quality. So, oh, there he is.
Extra 100 or at least 50. I figured he was listening. I give him crap about that all the time. He actually sold it to me for normal price, but I like to tell people he ripped me off on it.
Travis, I believe it. I mean, like I said, those ones are on supposed to be on low, and it's smoking way more than the steam engine's smoking right now. It's
You know,
smoking.
my shade smokes like crazy too. That MTH shade, it actually gets down, and I think the whistle steam on it puts out as much or more smoke as the stack does.
Will said no progress on the layout. Still got to get the hunting stuff and work put together.
Taking forever. Take your time, Will. You'll get there, bud. Just it's a battle.
I know, Darren. It looks like I got a fire going here. I mean, if you see how much smoke's coming off of these MPHs right now,
I could see that the whole room's starting to get a haze to it.
it's getting.
You need to like shut it down or something.
Mia said I need to shut them down.
It's like too much. I mean, I like smoke, but it's like coming in so fast.
She said I like smoke, but it's coming too fast. See if I can get a view of it.
Zach, you'll notice I'm running your B&O as you said I should run. I need a few more B&O engines. I don't have a whole lot. Just
I
a
only
little
have
smoke.
I have one.
I like their stuff. I really like that set of E6s that he got. Look good.
Did he put his video out about his review? I know he was talking about it, but
Yeah. It's out. It's good. It's a good video too.
Smoking.
I gotta go watch it still.
I do like to see those things when they're smoking like that. They'll pop out of the tunnel. Let that smoke goes flying. I think that's a neat effect.
This camera, like I said, is not the best, but you'll get a good sense of how much smoke these things are actually smoking.
Oh yeah, you can see it. I hear that we were talking about that Mason Dixon shipping the pup trailers you got. I hear that we might be getting a custom run of something similar to that coming out.
Did Jake get those ones?
I think that's going to happen. I don't want to say for sure,
Look at that
but
thing.
I do believe that's going to happen.
Oh. Zach said that wasn't one of his. That was an extra.
He's just lying to himself.
Oh, B&O, what's up? Sorry, I missed you coming in.
I gave him the money for it, therefore it's a collectible. I also have a Sid's Train caboose and several other things, so I'm stacking up on the influencer collection.
Patrick, how are you? I don't know if I've ever seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Dawn, Mia, how much longer do you have to wear your cast? 2 more weeks on the cast and then a brace for 4 to 6 weeks. As soon as I saw that pup trailer come up, I told Sam, are you meaning to go that fast?
No, I actually hit the button by accident. We got
If you
we
were
got it under control
cruising,
now.
I
I under
just heard it, and
control
then I
now.
looked up and I just saw him come flying past the tunnel.
Yeah, no, I wasn't paying attention when I switched the things on the app. I hit the speedometer button at about 110.
Yeah, I try to get some more. I try to up my game like Sam did, but my bottom camera sucks. That one's not a good camera. Now my S2 is finally starting to smoke well. Oh, Rich, I didn't see this. Rich asked what I bought lately. I actually, well, I bought a milk car, and I bought some I got some Golden Gate Depot passenger cars. I didn't get them yet, but I'm excited to see how they are. Oh, welcome back, Patrick. Did you see this, Sam? Rich is
Let's
asking.
see. I did, in fact. No, I didn't get Sid's B&O caboose. I got a N&W caboose. Actually, I got it from Sleeves via Sid. And, Sleeves has been on Datafied's channel too, but I think that might actually, like, since Sleeve owned it, I think that puts it back to just normal, even though it was worth something because Sid owned it, but then Sleeve owned it. So I think we're just back to a regular caboose at this point.
And now the S2 smoking very well, Sam. It must have just took a little bit to heat up.
Yeah.
Oh, that or my daughter has it on high output, which she shouldn't be doing either.
Might need to burn that thing in a bit.
But yeah, you don't run the smoke unit on high. Yeah, you're just saying we had too much smoke. Now you're saying there's not enough. I really like how on the S2 that the cameras or that the whistle's so far in the back. Like I like that whenever the whistle's far away from the stack.
Yeah. Sometimes when they're right there underneath by the stack, it kind of loses its effect a little bit.
Exactly. It looks a lot cooler whenever you got one like way in the back by the cab. Which not many of them are way back there like that. Oh, what are we missing here? Yeah, Aaron's saying the MTH engines smoke a lot. Aaron said he's going to ride 765 on the 6th, and then Mike, American Flyer, is going on the 7th.
Nice.
You guys are going to enjoy that if you never did it. I did it last year. Lauren and I did it, and we had a great time.
What's the deal with Big Boy? Any heard any rumblings on when that's going to happen?
I think it's supposed to come up this way around the July time frame, I thought I heard.
Yeah, I figured it was either like late June, early July. So my understanding, and if this is very limited understanding, is that it's supposed to be in Philadelphia for the 4th, right?
I think somebody was talking about that on one of the streams. I think I heard the same thing, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think definitely doesn't smoke as good on low compared to high. High smokes extremely well. Rich is saying that Sid has a Rock Island dummy unit.
Oh, you know what? I didn't realize he did, but you're right. He does have the dummy unit for it. But the thing about it, like with that train, it was a single engine because it was such a small train.
Yeah, like what you got, it actually was it.
Right. I guess, especially if I can't make York, I'm going to try to come up there um, to see the big boy somewhere, preferably somewhere in between, not one of the crazy places.
Newt just rolled into the chat.
Newt.
Big Rich said he got his muffin shirt to wear at York. And you might as
Nice.
well get what's he giving you? Almost $100, I think.
I hope Rich got a medium. I think that would be much better for pictures. That's what I was going to do if I got one. What what would you find irresistible at York, Mike? Like I know we talked about the CC2 or whatever, but like if you know, assuming it was a decent enough deal or something, what would be hard for you to walk away from?
It's a tough one, Sam. Let me think about that. Here's Doc just said that it's supposed to leave Philly and then come through Lancaster, Harrisburg, Altoona, and Horseshoe Curve, and then Pittsburgh. I'm just hoping that it actually goes from Altoona to Pittsburgh, because if it does, that's right below my house. So I can just not go anywhere and just go down there and watch it come past, which will be good enough for me.
You know, I was going to talk to you and just invite myself, just so you know. But I was thinking if I do come up there around that time and I could see it somewhere near you, it might be cool to come just see your layout in person and stuff while I'm up there and check out Big Boy or something.
Sam, you're more than welcome to. More than welcome to. I'm hoping that he's right. I haven't, like you said, I haven't really seen nothing in. I don't think they really released a ton of information about.
Yeah, I tried to find it because my wife is actually going to be in Chicago, kind of close to when it's coming through, and you know, within a week or so, depending on when it is. But I noticed that they haven't released the dates yet of like, I know the overall dates of when it's coming east, but they haven't released like the dates of the west coast they have, but the east coast it doesn't say. You know, we're going to be there this time and stuff like that. Rich got him up for it, so I mean, it'll be more comfortable, Rich, but I don't think it will photograph near as well. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, I'm not a huge, not. I mean, nothing against the Big Boy, but I'm not a huge fan. Like, I wouldn't have one just because I collect the East Coast road names.
Yeah,
But I'm definitely interested in seeing it.
you got to see that thing when
I
it
want
comes
to see
through,
it.
man.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
going to be like, oh no,
It,
I'm not worried about seeing it.
if 1218 was going, I would be beside myself. I would be excited, but and I'm still excited to see that thing. I have seen um a Big Boy in person. Just it was static, but I mean, who wouldn't want to see that thing run? I don't care if you're a UP guy or not. That's an amazing engine.
No, that's what I would. I can't wait to see something that size on the train. Like a steam engine of that size
Yeah,
is going to be.
dude, it's
I've never even
crazy.
seen a
Like
static one.
90 will literally rattle the ground at Strasburg when it comes by. You know, like we after we rode on it, me and Travis went and we stood at the Red Caboose or no, uh, Casey Jones, whatever the burger restaurant is right there on the tracks. And it would literally vibrate the ground it comes by. Could you imagine? I mean, that's like four times the size of that engine.
Exactly. Yeah. Can you imagine? Yeah. Exactly. Standing next to that, coming
You're
past.
right.
And most of the trains that, I mean, for me, that I've seen, like I've seen a decent amount of steam engines, but I've never been on this next to the tracks and have one come by. Well, actually, I did. I lied. Whenever we're in right on nickel plate 765, they
Yeah.
drop you off and they do a run by, which I thought was really cool. And like you said, the ground shakes, and I mean, I probably was only going 25 or 30 miles an hour, but it
Yeah.
looked like it was flying.
Yeah. Do you
Like
imagine
I,
Big
was,
Boy coming by you at 60 miles an hour?
I was just gonna say, out on the West Coast, I know they like fly. I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine standing there seeing that come by, cruising.
Sedanos here. What a bit.
Um, Bill's. I don't know if Zach's still in here, but he would probably be a really good one to answer this question. Is that a TMCC one? I'm guessing it probably is by the number. Is it a 6
I
two
mean,
eighty 51?
$551 for TMCC or it is decent. It's pretty good price. And if it was legacy, that's an insane price.
I feel like that's a good price for a
Yeah, I
TMCC.
would think so. I would think so. Again, Zach would be he is the EM1 expert, but I think the TMCC ones bring 7 or 8 pretty regular.
And I mean, he's saying fees and shipping and everything $551. I feel like that's pretty
Yeah,
damn good.
I don't see how you could go wrong with that.
I still don't know. It's a shame. I mean, I've never been to Strasbourg yet.
It's fun. It's worth doing.
It's like a railroad,
You
kind of
ever been
like
to that
whatever
to
it
the
is.
Pennsylvania Museum up there?
No, I haven't been there either. I got to
Oh
get out
man,
there.
you got to check that out. It was cool. I really enjoyed that. That's when I reached the pinnacle of O gauge doing that. I was walking through the Pennsylvania Museum and I was listening to Sid and Zach on a podcast as I was going through there. You just can't get more O gauge than that.
No. Jeremy, I'm glad to see you in the chat. No, he does. I got to finish more of my layout. I got to stain the rest of the board so I can get everybody else's stickers up. I'm out of space right now.
So what's up, Jeremy? Are you going to try? Are you going to be able to make it to York for a day or two, or is it not looking like it's going to happen still?
Mia's bound to like fly that S2 off the top loop. She's like, I just hit the boost button on accident.
You got to launch it.
Quit running the smoke unit on high because you're going to burn it up.
It's the fun in being safe and sound, Dad.
We had the whole entire basement smoked up here. Let it cool down for a little bit. Everybody says about how great the museum is. I do want to.
It is
I should
good.
stay an
It
extra
is.
day
It
and
is
go
good.
over.
I'm a connoisseur of train museums, and that is definitely a top class one. And I'm not even a big Pennsylvania guy, but that's a good museum.
I mean, for me, it's. I mean, yeah, it's great because it's Pennsylvania. But I just like going to see. Like, if it would have been another railroad and have a gigantic building full of trains, I'd be interested in going to see it.
Yeah. So far, if I was to rate the train museums I've been to, Pennsylvania is probably top 5. The one out Green Bay, Wisconsin, the National Transportation Museum, is fantastic. Roanoke, the Virginia Transportation Museum, is awesome. That's probably my favorite, but I'm a little biased because I'm an N&W guy. And honestly, the Duluth Train Museum in Duluth, Minnesota, is fantastic. They've got a Yellowstone in there, and you can hit a button that actually spins the drivers on the full the real Yellowstone. It's pretty amazing.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Rich said RJ's video had a train show. They had an A2 Berg for like $800. For $8 or 800? I'm guessing it's 800 because there ain't no way it was $8.
They said they gosh dang it, Bradley with NTH said that they still got the tooling for the A2s, and I hear that it may be coming back around this year sometime.
That's what I'm hearing. That's gonna make a lot of people happy.
Yeah, I actually think I might pick one of those up. I like the A2s. They're kind of, it's almost so ugly it's cool, you know?
It's funny because like when I first got into trains, the stuff that I kind of thought that I would never that I didn't like, the stuff that I like now, it's weird.
Yeah, I'm dying for a BL2. I think those are the ugliest, neatest engines out there.
Did you see the one on? It might be gone now, but it was like might have been the as built scheme that it was on eBay. It was actually a pretty cheap price.
Was it the
It
demo
was like the
model?
blue, yeah, like the
The blue?
blue and the
Yeah.
yellow. I thought that
Yeah,
was
I've
pretty
seen
cool
those.
looking.
Those are, you can actually get those. You can get those The FECs are pretty reasonable when they come up and stuff. The hard ones are the ones that I want. I want the two Western Marylands, but I would consider an FEC. I even like the demo one, that the demonstrator. It's not too bad.
The demo one I thought was cool just because different colors. Like it was unique.
Yeah,
There was a it was a while ago now, but there was a third rail demo unit. It was on eBay, and I thought it was one of the coolest paint schemes ever. It wouldn't have matched anything I had or go along with anything, but I almost bought it just because of I thought it was like a burgundy with a cream. And I thought it was one of the nicest looking engines I've seen.
what was that again? I'm sorry. It was
It was a sunset. It was a third rail. I think it was either an E7 or an E8, one of an E unit.
mhm,
But it was like the one part of it was like a dark burgundy, and then it was like a cream as the other color. And I think it was
yeah.
like a demo model. But oh my, that it looks so sharp.
Yeah, some of those demos, I know some people that collect nothing but the demos, and I can see why. Like some of those are pretty cool.
Oh, many projects got stickers.
Oh,
I'm about to get
nice.
myself one.
I need to look and see. I think yeah, I've still got a stack of stickers. I need to make sure and bring those with me up to York if I do. I
I'll
need to
have
get my
mine
new
if you.
logos done.
Yeah, I do. I like your new logo. It's nice.
The old Chat GTP.
Exactly, Ohio. It was a nice engine. I should have bought it. I get like what kind of happens to me is I won't buy something, and then whenever I finally buy something, something else comes up like at the exact same time, like the day after I bought something. So then I'm like, I don't want to buy two trains at the same time. But
I'm bad too to like see something and like it, but don't realize why I like it till I don't get it, and then later I can't stop thinking about it, and I'm like, man, I should have got that in.
that's
You
what
ever do
happened to me
that?
with those Erie E8s. The first time I saw
Yeah,
them at York, I was like, man, I love those things.
those are
And
yeah.
and
That's a good example. Like I see those E8s, and I'm like now that I've seen them, they're fantastic. But the first time, a couple times you see them, you're like, oh, they're kind of cool, and then you're like, damn, those are really cool. Like I would like to have a set of those.
and then another thing that I do a lot at York, which I don't know if anybody else does, is whenever I see something, it's like early in the show, and I'm like, do I really want to spend my money right now? Maybe it'll come back, and then I'll come back later, and it's gone, of course. So
Right.
that's one thing I will say. If you go to York and you see something you want, don't count on it to be there later because it probably won't be.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's another thing. I was talking to Zach about this today. Like the first time there, I was like, do I buy it? Like it's a decent price, but do I buy it or do I try to find a better price on one later? Like you just kind of, it's just hard to say with some of that stuff. Kind of like if you find it and it's a decent enough price, you probably just ought to go ahead and jump on it. And it
Aaron,
depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a Pensy Decapod, you're going to find 700 more of those up there. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
exactly. If it's
if
something
you if
hard to
it's a third
find,
rail engine in a weird scheme and you find one, you might want to just jump on it.
Aaron, those are FM Train Masters or Erie Builts. Yeah, FM Erie Builts. I think they are MTH.
Do you get a chance to listen to Zach's podcast with Muffin yet?
I did not. I am going to. But I didn't listen to it
You
yet. I
need
heard it was
to.
pretty. I heard it
It
was
is
pretty good.
fantastic. Zach, I'm telling you, I told him this today. If he keeps up the level of podcasts that he has going with the guests that he's getting and stuff like that, I think his podcasts are going to surpass his lives and his videos and all that stuff for his content. Like he is a pretty talented interviewer. Like he does well with it.
He does do good.
Yeah. He's just like it's like talking to your buddy. You know what I mean? Like he's a very relaxed, smooth conversation.
I haven't. I usually listen to them at work, but I've been kind of like not like it's. I got to concentrate a lot on what I'm doing right now. So if I'm listening, then I'm not be paying
Yeah.
attention. So
I drive a ton. I drive 2 or 3 hours minimum a day. So I listen to podcasts and stuff. I consume them like crazy. That and audiobooks.
Doc, I have seen the Baldwin demonstrators. They are cool looking too. The blue ones, they're neat. The centipedes.
I hope he's not listening. I don't want to give him the big head, but I think he's doing pretty good with that stuff.
I still got to listen. Yeah, like I said, the last one he did, and then I got to listen to the one with him and
Oh, the
Chris.
one with Chris is Chris Montana is great too. They're both good. But it was, and I know there's some mixed emotions about Muffin. I get it, but it was just kind of cool. It was like Muffin wasn't playing the Mr. Muffin character. He just had a good interview and talked about trains, and it was just a good interview. Yeah, exactly, Newt. Yeah, he is a great interviewer. We just can't give him the big head.
One thing I don't like about the Captain remote is how easy it is to just spin that dial on accident.
Oh yeah,
You
that's easy to
you
do.
reach for it and just bump it.
Uh huh. I tell
I
you
don't
what
think
I do
it.
too. A lot of times it'll just stop, and I'm like, "What the hell? Like, what's going on?" And then inevitably, I realize I've hit the brake. I've like hit the brake slider. Have you done
Yep,
that?
yep. Oh
Yeah. And
yeah.
I'm like, "What? Did it just blow up? Like, what's going on here?"
And then you're sitting there trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with it, and the
Hmm.
brakes on.
Yep. God, something is squeaking like crazy. I think I got.
I
I
can
think I need to oil those passenger cars.
I can hear something. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a different view. Where do you guys want me to move the camera to?
You know what I like? I like when you do that view of it coming right in front of you there, like on the upper loop. I think that's a neat camera angle.
The one like right here in front of me.
Hmm. I don't know if that's easy enough to do, but it's neat. It's a good view of the trains. You know what I mean? It's a good close up.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
Change
like
it.
if you look right here, I'll show you a close up here. You can see that it says patched N&W right there when it comes around. There's Norfolk and Western.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. See, if you wouldn't have
Yeah.
said that, Sam, I thought those were ACL cars or
Yeah, I mean they are.
units.
They were. They leased them from ACL, and it's literally what that set of engines when they showed up. They only leased an A and a B, just like that. Now they did some RFMP units also, but that's what retired out the J classes like 611 and all that stuff. That was what replaced them. They were N and W was so late to the dieselization stuff that it was way behind trying to get power.
What's that, Sam?
I said they were so far behind. N and W is so far behind on dieselization because they were the holdouts on the steam stuff that they just kind of had to get what they could get. They were doing lease units or whatever because they had they ordered a bunch of engines and stuff, but it just took too long for them to get in.
So now you said you might get the Atlantic Coastline variant too.
I would like to just because that champion is what hauled those cars I got from you. You know that and the Northern.
That same question you asked me, what would be one engine that you would have to buy if at York if it came across it?
Man, I really want a set of I really want a set of those E8 or EAs, the B&O EAs like they have at the museum. That's probably the top of my white whale list at the moment. Is a set of those third rail EAs. I'm hoping Jay runs those again before too long. Those are just fantastic engines. You know what I'm talking about? It looks like it was the like the prototype for the future E6s. Real slant nosed.
I
They've
don't know
got
if I
one at
know
the
which ones.
museum. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know which ones you're talking about. The shiny
Yeah.
ones.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hard. I'm gonna
Is that the view
order a
you're talking
K2,
about, Sam?
but if do what now?
Is that the view you were talking about, or no?
Yes, yes, that is the view. Yes, yeah, I like that one. We can see him come back around. Yeah, especially through your little S curve.
A little problem child.
I know. Mine do the same thing. Like my S curve's a little bit bigger, but it kind of makes, especially like 21-inch passenger cars, it kind of makes them look weird when they do the kinematic cuffler shuffle. What passenger cars are you running there?
Those are K-line aluminum smooth
Those are
sides.
nice. I need some good Penske passenger cars. I have a set of silhouettes, the Weaver smooth side silhouettes, but I'd like to get some interior passenger cars
I
from
would highly recommend these if you
Penske's.
can find them. They're the K-line ones. I mean, I think Lionel has the tolling now, and they've ran those aluminum ones, but
Yeah.
they are
What was
really
that
nice
road?
cars.
What was that called? Is that like that's not like the Broadway Limited? What were they called? Those?
I think it might have a Broadway Limited badge on the back of it. Let me look.
Was it?
I think it's cool because it only has Pennsylvania on one car. All the other ones should say Pullman on them.
Yeah.
I want to open them up and detail them though. Like, you know how they just like paint them just one color inside?
Right.
I kind of want to like paint them up. Yeah, it says Broadway Limited on it. What era
Okay.
that's
Cool.
from, I have no idea. But
Yeah, I've seen like the ones with those pinstripes or something. I think I've heard them called a term like modern
all right,
something or something like that.
Keith, I wasn't ignoring your question. He said, "Hey guys, do you think that engines will be less available at York now that all the companies are using pre-order? It seems like certain racing engines are hard to find." Um,
I don't think so.
I just feel like there's so many engines at York that
Yeah, there's just. I mean, yeah, you might find some. I mean, it might be hard to find certain things, but if you're going to find it, it's going to be at York. Now, whether it's at a number you want to pay for it or not, that might be a different thing.
I know I did see a lot of people are putting up the cab 3 for April Souls. That would have been nice if they actually would have done it, but
I've just been informed that those type of cars are called the fleet of modernism, and that's I had heard that before.
Floyd, thanks for stopping by. PRR Sean's here. What's up? Oh, we got George. What's going on, George? So those are the fleet. I think the Broadway Limited had so many different paint schemes on it. I mean, if I even
Hmm.
recall, there's just so many different paint schemes that you can pick
I
up the
think the
cars. And
ones with the pinstripe like that, they'll make them that.
I do like the pinstriping. It
Yeah,
looks
I
good.
think that was good. I really like the what was it oh, who was the guy that invented or that designed the GG1? Um,
Laurie,
anyhow, who?
Lowy.
Lowy. Lowy, yeah. I like that the one that Metka did, the Lowy design. They were supposed to like his original design paint scheme with the pinstripes and all on it. I think that's one of the best looking GG1s. I know it isn't like technically prototypical, but it is the one that that they was it was supposed to be done like that. There we go. Doc's got it. 38 to 47 was the. It was designed by Lowy also, which makes sense because that looks like his design. Very cool.
I think there was another one that had kind of like a pinstripe on it too. It wasn't the custom one from Mecca. Do you remember that one? Another GG one that had
I
striping
mean,
on it.
the regular one, like the five stripe ones, are the ones from like post war. That was prototypical, I think, for just the standard GG1s.
What's up, Woodnut?
It would not. What's happening, John? You ain't got no pickleball tonight?
So let me think about what I would. If I saw it at York now, I would definitely have to buy it. What would that be? Zach says, I like your new co host. Sam's a good co host. I like bringing Sam on.
Thank you. I enjoy coming on. It's fun.
Zach, somebody was asking if 550 is a good price for a TMCC EM1 uh, shipped at 550.
I have to think that's a solid buy.
I believe so.
I wish I could find the squeaking car because y'all could watch me bash it with a hammer live on screen.
Happy Easter, Jerry. Woodnot's chilling down on Cape Cod. That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, he was driving earlier when I talked to him. He would be a new convert to Cape Cod. He's moving down there.
Oh, he's moving.
Yeah, I think his family's from down there.
How you enjoying your bridge, Sam? I think you did a hell of a job on it.
I like it. I'm happy with it. And the kind of the cool thing is I've been talking with Jay, and I think I'm going to build something similar to that bridge as a display piece for him. I'm gonna do like a three-tier display for Jay, basically made similar to that bridge. Same color, and I'm gonna make it out of steel and all. So that'll be kind of cool.
How heavy is that damn thing?
It's actually not very heavy at all. I use very thin wall steel tubing on it. It's the whole thing's maybe 9 pounds. Now that's just the exoskeleton, like the floor of the bridge and all is plywood.
Okay. Zach saying it's a buy.
Yeah, I would think so. Now, I guess the next question will be, and I don't think they're too bad, but just make sure that those EM1s don't have any of that zinc rot stuff, which I don't think the EM1s did.
Not that I know of, but I don't know
Yeah,
100%.
that was kind of the TMCC era was kind of the era that they did have some issues.
Dathan wants to know if it was tricky making a curve, Sam.
It was. That's the reason why I built it myself instead of buying like a commercial one and making it fit the gap. Nobody makes a curved bridge, so I didn't really want to have it curved. But the way the thing was, I didn't have a lot of room to walk around the end of my sofa there, so I ended up having to do my own curve, and it was kind of tricky. I just picked like a radium. I kept like a standard, like a 6 inch gap between the pillars on the inside curve, and I went to like a 9 inch gap or a 12 inch gap on the outside curve, and just kind of it just worked out.
Zach saying the EM1 does not have zinc problems, but a drive shaft can be an issue.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, I think you may have to go back in and repin the drive shaft some days. Zach is so in the O gauge that he can get EM2s, which aren't even available to the general public.
That's what I said. EM1 because I knew that's what he meant. But
Yeah, yeah. But that's just the kind of level of influencer he is. He has access to the EM2s.
yeah, my bottom loop here, I got it. That's all MTH. Everything on there, the engines, all the pup trailers, and the beasts.
Man, I tell you, I'm leaning more towards MTH these days. I've just kind of had a rash of some issues with Lionel stuff. I still like their stuff, but my MTH stuff, I think I'm about 8 for 8 on good engines out of the box, and like Vision Line stuff, I'm about 4 out of 5 having have returned here recently. So
You've had to return 4 out of 5.
it's yeah, yeah, 4 out of the last 5 Vision Lines I've had issues with. And I'm not being picky. Like I don't send stuff back because it's got a bubble on the paint or something. I'm talking about like literally won't run out of the box.
Like destroyed.
Yeah, like doesn't move at all. I've got a B unit that I just got on the FA2s that I've got to send back. It was dead on arrival. I've been running it just because it's been it's just a dummy, but it's a super bass and it makes no noise.
Super bass, it makes no noise.
Yeah, won't program, won't do anything.
I mean, it sucks whenever you get a brand new engine and it doesn't work. I mean, it's a letdown.
Yeah.
Then it's a
Yeah,
hassle. I mean, yeah,
and they
they'll
don't
fix
make
it,
it
but
any better because it's going to spend the better part of 3 months. Like I had a my Commodore Vanderbilt, the black one I got. It spent right at 3 months getting repaired, and then I had my N&W Malay that I just sent back, and it's been there a month now. It'll probably be there another month before it comes back.
yeah, it's not the fact that they don't fix it because they do fix it. It's just the fact of
Yeah,
waiting and then dealing with it. It sucks. You get a brand new engine and you were excited to run it, and then it doesn't work.
yeah, yeah. And then, like I said, it ain't like it's a 2 week problem, and then it's a 2 month problem to get it fixed. It is what it is. I mean, I'm more understanding than most. I understand that anything mechanical has potential to have issues, but that's just a little ridiculous. Tether issues. Soon they fix this. I have a set of those ACL E6s, the black ones that I'm not running today. They do have like it's just the tether works loose after about 20 or 30 laps. I'm pretty sure I could fix it with a zip tie and stuff, and I may do that coming up. But those E6s are fixed because they don't run tethers anymore. The PS3, because they're dummy Bs, they don't have a tether at all. So that's kind of nice. You can that's the one thing I will say about the Atlas stuff now is tetherless. So that's a big improvement in my opinion.
So they don't have tethers anymore.
Nope, no, you would just program both. Like if you had an ABA, I just have ABs, but if you had an ABA, you would just lock out. Zach in his video shows how it works. You can flip the door down, you can lock direction, all that stuff, and that keeps it running right. Like for directions and all. And they're just tetherless. You just basically just put them in a consist or whatever, whatever on the train app. Yep. Yeah, you had some antenna problems, right, Rich? With a couple of years, I remember that was the era. I was kind of glad my S2 runs good because I had heard there were some antenna issues with those.
I will say that I have like these Erie belts. They have the tether under the coupler, and that is a pain in the ass trying to get those things
Yeah,
plugged
the
in.
same thing with those. I've gotten to the point now. I just go ahead and lay them over on their side, plug them up, and then just upright them. right there on the track.
That's, that's how I had to do it. I couldn't get them connected any other way.
Yeah. I think it was Zach or somebody told me to do it that way. And sure enough, that is a much better way to do it. Man, they're awful
And
just to get them to plug up.
if I could get this, I wish this camera would look a little nicer. I don't know how to. I'm not
That's
a
a
good
good
Mac
looking view
user.
from me. Like it looks great on my side.
Then I got the weathered K4 sitting there. That thing's I'm pleased with that thing. That thing looks awesome.
I need to run it. I've got a weathered Camelback, a nickel plate that I got from Muffin, and it was done by Heike, and it's really nice. I need to run that thing. I want to put a little like amusement ride up on my mountain, eventually. And I think I'm going to use that engine as like the excursion engine for that.
Keith, I wouldn't be nervous. I mean,
Yeah,
a
but it
lot of
just kind
people.
of is what
I
it
mean,
is.
you kind of get lucky or you don't. I mean, I never had,
Yeah.
knock on wood, every legacy engine I've ever bought, it worked. I never had a problem
I've
with them.
I've been very fortunate. The legacies have been a much better percentage of working than the vision lines, which is just exact opposite of what you think it would be. You think the high end visions would be problem free, and then you'd have legacy issues. But I found the opposite. Most of my legacy engines run great. I have issues with the vision line stuff.
Big Rich is asking if third rails always come with KD couplers. Is that true? I have no idea.
I don't know, but I've never bought a brand new third rail yet. I'll let you know soon.
I would say, I'm guessing probably not, but don't quote me on that because I feel like
I mean,
that
it
would,
probably comes with the pads and stuff to KD them, like a
yeah.
Lionel engine does. I
Thanks,
know a
Angler.
lot of people swear by the KDs and stuff, but I just run the big lobster claws. They seem to work fine for me.
I will say that that K4 has a KD on it, and it's actually pretty damn cool how they actually work. Like
Yeah, I know people that have
they
them swear by them.
they actually like couple up and like cut, like I don't know, they're pretty cool. And then like you pull the lever and it actually opens the coupler up.
Yeah.
It's impressive. It just that engine came like that. I never did one before, but it's definitely a cool, different kind of thing there.
hmm So I'm working on trying to get rid of these village buildings here. I'm trying to get like woodland scenics, and I'm actually starting to scratch build some buildings myself. I've got a couple kits in. So I'm gonna start working on. That stuff looks fine, and it's kind of cool that it was my mom's stuff, but I want to get like real buildings put in. I want to try to make it look a
Thanks.
little bit more prototypical, a little more real. Yeah, Mike does have a nice set of collection of the pup trailers. I've gotten into those things pretty good, man. I like those things. When are you going to do your challenge? Oh, did I lose you, Mike?
I'm back. I don't know what was going on there.
Okay.
I
Are
could hear
you?
you, then it
When are you
started
going to do
sounding
your
like
challenge
stuff.
video?
I gotta get on that, Sam.
I think
Now
you
that I got the
should. I don't
pups
have a
out, I
ton
should
of
do
them,
it.
but what you ought to do is
Nope.
announce it sometime in the future and give people a little time to build some up.
Once you get one, they're kind of addicting. I don't know. That's kind of what happened to me. I don't even know what the first one I got was, but now it's like I always look for them.
Yeah. I wish I had a few more. I like anything advertising. I mean, um I like the woodsides, I like the pup trailers. I even like some of the even some tank cars are pretty cool from the advertising perspective.
You I agree 100 with you, Sam. That's exactly how I feel. Like anything with advertising, I'm a fan of.
Yeah,
It's interesting. And then, like, obviously, whenever you see these pups go by, like how colorful they are, they just add a lot to the layout.
yeah. Actually, when I got into trains, I sold off a decent sized collection of like advertising signs and stuff like that, like automotive stuff. I've always kind of been a fan of that kind of stuff.
It doesn't technically have to be a pup trailer, Dathan. Any kind of trailer flat, we're going to go with. Dude, there's actually a company that still makes Clark bars. I mean, I don't think it's like the original company, but I have one. I've had it sitting here for like 6 months. I haven't ate it yet. Let's see if I can
Man, it
find
is
it.
crazy. It's crazy how much longer the smoke lasts in these things when you cut them down to low.
What do you usually run yours on? Do you usually run them on high?
Lower, I usually put them on high till they start smoking good, and then I kick them down on lower medium.
I don't know
It
where that
depends on
Clark
what I'm
bar
doing.
went.
If I'm just here, I'm gonna run it 6 laps. I'll run it on high, just to choke it out. But if I'm gonna run it like on a live stream here, I usually don't run smoke at all where I run it on low.
Dude, I had a Clark bar. Somebody probably ate it. I don't know where it is.
One of them children's.
There you go, guys. Captain Andy's got some for sale. Do you have those at York still, Andy? I might buy one or two off of you if you bring them with you.
I like these seaboard ones that I have. You'll see them come around here in a little bit.
They coming out of the tunnel, or where they at?
No, they'll be at the tail end of this one, yeah, coming out of the tunnel.
That B&O looks short.
It is a good engine. Those whole mountains, there's actually about two or three other mountains I would love to have. I'd love to have gotten the seaboard one, and I'd love to have had the southern one.
Yeah, if you have them at York, Andy, I might buy one or two off you, depending on what you still have. If you're bringing stuff to sell. All right, here's something I want to get some feedback on. I'll see what you guys think. The Erie E8 we were talking about earlier, Lionel never made passenger cars for him. MTH made passenger cars for him. Should I buy the MTH ones, or should I just run freight with it?
Did
I know
Erie
the
ever do
MTH
like a?
ones.
Did Erie ever do a set of just like silver ribbed ones or anything like that?
I don't think. I'm not 100% sure on that though, but
Yeah, there they are
I'm
right there.
kind of. I know that I know the colors aren't going to match up for sure, 100%. The seaboard ones are cool.
Yeah, and I like
Mhm.
those. I've got a set that are done for the Christmas ones. Are pretty cool too. Where Travis put the lights on them.
Yeah, I remember those ones. So yeah, I'm not sure if I should buy the MTH ones and just see how they go and see if they look good enough, or what I should do.
I wonder how close they are.
Third Rail made them too, or Golden Gate Depot, and they look extremely light. Like I don't think the green looks totally different.
Yeah, yours are
Which
Lionel, correct?
yeah, I thought about buying them, and if I don't like them, to sell them. I guess.
Yeah, that'd probably be your best bet, unless you could find one at a show or whatever, and like bring one of your engines just to compare.
Zach said no, they do not come with them stock. I don't know.
Probably talking about Katie's, I'm guessing.
Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I kind of didn't think that they did because I feel like a lot. I mean, not that a lot of people.
They might
If
have
they
like a
did, I feel like
scale KD kind of like front coupler. You know what I mean? For some of them.
yeah. which mostly everybody does that. But
God, I've never had a squeaking car like this, and it is annoying the crap out of me.
it probably is one of those 21-inch passenger cars. I heard a lot of people say that they do make they are
I think it's
squeaky.
one of my 18-inch MTH N&Ws, I think.
Atlas came out with I saw this. Someone selling them on Facebook. I think the baggage car is still in the green and like the green scheme for Erie, but then the rest of the cars are in
Mhm.
like the gray Lackawanna.
Hmm.
Rich said, "Sam, I got those blue L&N box cars, real nice."
Yeah, I think those are both Atlas. They are pretty nice. I think I was supposed to get another L&M car in today. I need to look and see. I must have got delayed. Good old post office.
Should get you guys some upper loop action on the new side. That involves me having to go get the high tripod out.
Maybe they'll be here tomorrow. I'm gonna hit this engine with a little smoke fluid on its way by.
Sam, I don't even know what I would like. What if I saw something in New York? What would be like? Oh my gosh, I have to buy this. Still thinking.
Think maybe it'll be something you're not even expecting.
That's honestly usually how it works for me because seeing something in person can change your mind a lot.
Yeah.
Like whenever
Like I
you
said,
go
I've
there
been
and you
kind of on
actually
a
see it.
kick lately of like kits and stuff. I would like to buy a couple of cool building kits. I've been kind of on a building kit lately.
Mike's American Flyer was on a kick there where he was doing a bunch of buildings. He was enjoying himself making stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to, and it's kind of affordable. You know what I mean? Like you buy a $800 kit or whatever. I mean, $800, like an $80 kit or something, and then you can take 2 or 3 weeks building it. You know?
I still gotta get that video up that Lauren did on the scenery. It's done.
Yeah,
I just gotta edit it.
I'd like to see that. She did a fantastic job on that.
Maybe I'll work on that tomorrow morning whenever everybody's sleeping. That's whenever I get my quiet time on my days off. Get up early and have the house to myself.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna get. Mike's asking about those ACLs. He thought they're ACLs. I'm gonna get you a bigger screen on those, Mike.
Yeah, they're coming around now.
They're coming out of the tunnel, Sam.
Yeah, should be here shortly.
The T1 duplex. I see Doc's talking about that. Who makes the best duplex?
I think the Weavers are pretty good, and I think the third rail's pretty solid.
See, I thought about doing exactly what you just said, getting a getting a third rail or getting a Weaver third rail and doubling on me in it.
Yeah, yeah, man. I got my Blue Armies out the other day and was playing with it, and I just kind of got in there and started like messing with the app and stuff. It's insane the stuff that's in there, like the all the effects you can do. You can do wheel slip and chug, and like it's just that's a pretty cool setup. Like I said, they get like the chuff and smoke going and stuff, and it's going to be hard to beat that deal.
Different.
Yeah, Doc, I have a TMCC duplex, and I agree with you. It ain't. It kicked the tires off it. I got some in for it. I just got to swap them out now. I'm kind of shocked they haven't done a legacy version of that engine yet, or even a Vision line. Honestly, although I don't know what they could do Vision line wise necessarily, unless they did like
Yes.
cylinders smoke or something. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, those like I said, those are the N&W patch units that they leased from ACL.
You got me, Sam.
Yeah, I got you. Did you drop out there
I
for a
don't know.
second?
I don't know if it's I don't know if my computer like acts up or what it is, or if it's restream and just like all of a sudden nothing.
Oh, yeah. No, it just I can't tell if you're like just doing something or if it gets quiet or what.
Or the fact that there's 30 people in my house on the internet
Yeah, that might be it.
could be part of the problem. Let's see what this camera. I didn't get this camera view yet. See if it looks alright or not.
What do you think about like I kind of raised my cameras up a little bit higher. I kind of like that downward view, like on the bridge and stuff. I think it looks a little better to see it from the top side. You don't hide the back engine so bad.
Like having it higher up, like you have it now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like it. It gives you a different like view.
yeah. I kind of wish I had elevated my the loops on the backside, where you could see the engines a little better. They kind of get lost behind the other engines when they line up.
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah,
See what you think of that.
I like that. Man, she did a good job on that. Yeah, that looks good. Man, I think those S2s are again. I think for the money and stuff, those are solid engines. Remember, those
Dude,
things were only like 1,100, 1,200 bucks, like
for what we
brand
for
new.
what for what we paid for these things, I would totally agree. I think this was probably one of the best deals that
Yeah,
Lionel's done in a while. For like you said, for the size of the engine, it's massive.
it is huge. I was shocked how big that engine is in scale. Like I've got some post war. I got a post war uh, turbine, and it's insane how big that is compared. Like it is, it's bigger than most Northerns.
Did you guys see Zach's shirt he's doing for Autism Awareness Month?
Yeah, I ordered one of those.
I got to get one. That's a cool shirt, and it's going for a really good
Yeah,
cause.
it's first thing he did. He sent it to me. He goes, "What do you think about the shirt?" I said, "I think it's awesome." I said, "But I just want to be clear." I said, you're not gonna spend this money yourself, right?" Like I said, even though I said, "I think you're legally entitled to it."
I missed Aaron. Have a good night, Aaron.
It's funny. Rich was talking about falling asleep like Ray. I don't know if y'all saw the other day, but Trains posted a thing said, "What snacks do you like when you're running your trains?" And I instantly thought of Ray. Ray is always eating on his live stream.
Dude, the one night when he had that gigantic bag of chips, I was dying.
And
I'm
he
like,
just like, and he wouldn't even talk. He was just eating.
one he was like trying to bust my balls about eating. I wasn't even eating. It was my train tracks that were making noise.
Right.
I think I had my camera down at one point. Like The trains, it did actually sound like it because I was listening to it, and it did sound like food, but it was just my trains going by.
Right.
Rich, I have a T1 duplex, but it's a Lionel Line Master, and I'm selling it, so she's hitting the road. Newt's asking what everybody's doing at York. Doc, I kind of like this idea. This is a cool idea. Run the shark nose units backwards behind the T1 as helper engines. That's pretty cool. I
That
never thought
actually
to do
would look
something
cool
like that.
because that's pretty much the same nose on both of them.
Yeah. And running them backwards with the B unit in the middle, that's actually really cool.
Yeah. I'll tell you my little thing I'm planning on doing. Whatever Shark Week is, I don't know what it is, but I
Yeah.
have about 3 sets of shark nose, and I'm going to run nothing but sharks on my layout and put a video out that week of Shark Week. I thought that'd be kind of fun.
I actually did that a
Oh,
couple
did you?
years
You already
ago.
do it?
Yeah.
Nice. Here I was thinking I was being all original and stuff.
I'm pretty sure I did. It might have just been a reel on Instagram, but it was probably a year or two ago actually
Yeah,
now.
I've got that uh, New York Central Explorer set I bought from Travis.
Oh, do
I
you? I
call
didn't
it
know you had that.
yeah, I call it the Wolverine train. It's like yellow and blue.
Yeah.
I don't think that was actually a shark nose, but it's like close enough, so they built it.
You don't think that engine was a shark nose, or the one in that actual real one was a shark
No,
nose?
that it's a shark nose in the set. I don't think the actual engine was a shark nose. I could be wrong, but I
Okay, I
think
got
Travis was
you.
telling me about that.
I can't do that with mine because my green sharks are TMCC, so I wouldn't be able to do that. You can't have a legacy engine in the front as a lash up. You could have the TMCC engine as the first engine, I believe.
Hmm.
If you lash up TMCC
I
with
don't think I'm gonna
legacy.
lash them all together. I just think I'm gonna like do individual trains on each loop.
No, I'm saying like what Doc was his idea. I
Oh,
was saying I
oh,
can't
yeah,
do that
yeah, yeah.
because of that
Is that what
reasoning.
it is? The TMC has to be in the front.
I'm don't quote me on that 100%, but I'm pretty sure the TMCC got to be in the front.
Gotcha. I love shark nose, dude. I think they're the coolest looking engines.
This goes back to like what we were saying earlier. Whenever I used to think shark noses were ugly as hell, and now I have both sets.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I
they're so
think I
weird
just love
looking.
the look of those front ends. I think they're cool.
Here's Mike. This 100% Mike. That's what
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Me
enjoy the
too,
most
bud.
at York. It's fun
And if
getting
you
out and
haven't met
hanging out.
Mike, he is one of the nicest guys to meet. Like, just they don't make him any better than Mike.
Oh, thanks, Sam.
Yeah. I was actually talking about American Flyer Mike, but
I know who you were talking
you
about.
were.
I know exactly who you were talking
You're not
about.
too bad either. Sedano, on the other hand, that's a whole different situation.
I'm actually pretty bummed out that he's not coming. I
I
really
am
thought he
too.
was. I thought he was actually going to come still, but it doesn't sound like he's going to go.
Yeah. I was trying to talk him into coming, but I feel kind of bad now because I don't even know for sure if I'm going to be able to make it.
I want to actually. I would like to have the Legacy Sharks. I feel
I
bad because
actually
Lauren
have
bought
both of them. Both mine are legacy. Are all yours TMCC?
my green ones are TMCC, and then the Tuscan ones are Legacy. But
I've
Lauren
got
bought me the green one, so I feel bad getting rid of them.
yeah, I got the Tuscan legacy and I got the New York Central legacy. I mean, I got them from Trains for like $300 for the AA. I mean, it was really cheap. I found the B for the it's a dummy B for the New York Central, and I've been trying to find the like a super bass or even a powered B for the Tuscan ones, but they come up every once in a while, but they're a little high.
You got the Tuscan ones for like $300.
Yeah, I got them for insanely cheap.
That's a hell of a deal. Dathan's asking about you possibly
Yeah,
not
but
might not be making it.
I'm not sure. I'll know a little bit more in another week or two, but I've got some family issues. My mom's got some stuff going on, and it's going to be kind of depend on how quick she recovers from her deal as to whether I'm going to be able to make it or not. I'm going to have to just kind of play it by ear a little closer. I'm hoping I can make it at least for a little while.
I might be able to help you out on that B unit, Sam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I have the ABBA, and I don't really need a second powered unit.
Okay. Yeah. Get with me. I might be interested. The dummy or super bass or
It's a
powered.
powered B unit,
Okay.
so it doesn't
All
have
right.
any sounds. But I never run it because my layout's so damn small. If I have all four of them on there, it's
Yeah.
like half the damn layout.
Man, those E6s, those ABBA, it is literally as long as the train, just the power units. Like they look amazing, but golly, that thing's like, well, it barely, like as in the couplers overhang on a 6 foot Glenn Snyder shelf. Like 6 foot is barely, you could barely put them on a 6 foot shelf.
That's how the centipedes are almost by themselves. I mean, you can see them
Right.
up there.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to let everybody know: if you want to see something run like for a live, reach out to me before the live happens and give me some ideas, because I try to keep it fresh and try to switch things up. But if
I
there's
usually
something
wear
you
them
guys,
out about it. I'll be like, what are you running this weekend? And I'll
you,
give 5 or 6 recommendations.
Sam's definitely on me about it, which I'm fine with that. I'd rather people ask to see stuff, because it gets hard picking stuff out sometimes.
Yeah, and I kind of want to like, I know what I like to see, but somebody else might want to see something different. I need to start doing that myself, but I don't go live by myself that often. I try to about once a month or so.
Yeah, Dathan. Hopefully everything goes well and she recovers quickly, and Sam will be there.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it, guys. It'll be one of the things where it's going to go really good, and it won't be a problem, or it won't. It's kind of just one of those things.
Ray said he just got back from going to see Mario Galaxy. How was that, Ray? Any good?
I guess is that a movie?
Yeah, that's the new Mario movie.
Yeah.
We were just talking about you, Ray.
We were, in fact, we were talking about your snacking proclivities.
Well, Chooch is bringing some trains to run at the club.
Nice.
I never, I don't know if I will or not.
I'm a member, and technically members don't run trains or anything, but they're always like, man, you bring your trains and run them because you don't come up here that often. I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel bad like running my trains when there's people coming to run their stuff.
I feel like you should definitely run your Sam.
Yeah, they're all like, this doesn't apply to you, but I just, I'm a member of the club. I'm gonna abide by the rules. I have run my like last year. I ran my Southern up there. That was kind of cool. The
The Blue
Tennessean.
Nalmy.
Yeah,
I remember that. Dude's asking what snack he had. You got to go with popcorn. I mean, if you're in the movies, I should bring the ACL. I feel like everybody would enjoy that, but
Oh yeah, I'd like to see that thing live. I've never seen one in person.
I feel like it's better to see in person than it is on camera. But that's just me. Maybe if I buy something, then I can run something at the club.
Right.
But I feel like the ACL would be a solid one to bring.
Oh yeah, that's just a pretty sought after engine, you know.
I know you would enjoy to see it. I know Chesapeake John would like to see it.
Hmm.
Probably a decent amount of people would like to see it. Mike wants me to bring it. It the thing that I don't like, I just hate transporting trains like that are just. It's one thing if you're taking it somewhere to sell it or to buy one, but like just to bring somewhere to run, I'm not like equipped for that. So then I gotta like makeshift the box, or then you gotta get the box out and pack it up. I'm probably making it sound like way bigger of a deal than it is, but it just
No, it is
sucks.
kind of a pain, man. I hate boxing and unboxing stuff so much. So I've gone to these like cardboard banker boxes. And I made these cardboard dividers so I can just put them in there. It protects them when they're sitting still. You know, I wouldn't want to like transport them that way, but I make these little cardboard dividers that kind of hold the next level off for the ones underneath it, and that's how I've been storing my stuff because I just hate boxing and unboxing stuff, man. Like with the the plastic wrap and the styrofoam and all that stuff.
Bill is bringing up a sore subject.
Oh yeah, I voted for Zach, whether he wants it or not. And then some knuckleheads like wrote me in as vice president. I'm like, no, thank you. That sounds terrible.
They told you they put you in.
Yeah, not that there's any chance of that happening, but man, I'd be the last thing I'd want to do is deal with these guys on stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you think, you think they
Here's the
impeached the
thing.
last president quick? I'd be gone in about 2 days.
Let's say that a ton of people did write somebody in. Would that person actually have a chance?
Well, I mean, I think they have to honor the vote. Now, they could impeach him like they did Kevin, I assume. But I mean, that's like I would think that's like legally binding under the bylaws of TCA, right? I don't
That's
know
what I
if
was
there's
kind of wondering.
I don't know if there's a actual like, I've never seen like what the requirements are, but I think you just probably member in good standing would be about all that's required, right?
So if enough people wrote somebody in, then technically they'd have to take it pretty. They'd have to take
I
it as
think
a
so.
serious write-in.
Now, somebody posted that there's also a abstain from voting option. And if more people abstain from voting than actually vote for somebody, I think they have to start the whole thing over again.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's what I heard. I don't, I haven't researched this or anything. I have no idea because I don't care enough. But
I'm with you, Sam.
yeah, dude, you know
It
what?
is what it is.
I did this with racing, man. I got involved in being like a tech director, and it became such a thing. It just ruined racing for me. Like I just had no interest in doing it for the longest time, and I feel like this would do the same thing for model trains. Like I feel like it would just ruin me for model trains. I have no interest in doing it whatsoever. I want this to be something I go do for fun and not become a job.
Exactly. That's what I really enjoy doing, coming on and doing the live streams and hanging out with, like, having guests on and hanging out and just bullshitting. That's going to
Yeah.
shows and doing the same thing. That's what I look forward to.
Like I got these E6s in really quick, and I was like, man, I need to just knock out a video. Like I could really jump out there. I might get a bunch of views on it and stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I don't have to do this. I don't really care how many views I got. I'm doing this just for fun because I enjoy it, not because I'm trying to, make a living out of this or anything. And I'm like, I just didn't do it because I just didn't want to. And it was so nice just to not have to do something.
You should have done a video, though. I mean, doing videos is, it's not always about getting the views. I mean, yeah, it is awesome whenever you have a video and it does extremely well. But it also is nice to get, like, because it's funny because someone reached out to me the other day on Facebook and they're like, "Oh, I saw your layout and it inspired me to build a layout and get back into trains." And like, that's the stuff that I think is the coolest thing ever.
That
Like,
is cool. Yeah, that's kind of like my motivation for doing any of this stuff. I hope somebody says, if this idiot can build a layout, I can build a layout. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of what I hope people get
like
from
I'm
it. But no, I get what you're
exactly
saying.
like that. Whenever they reached out to me and told me that kind of stuff, I'm like, that's real cool. Like, I really thought that
Yeah,
was awesome to get somebody into the hobby and
yeah, yeah.
like
That's kind
I
of where I enjoy my stuff. I just like showing what I do. And it honestly, like making videos kind of motivates me because otherwise I just kind of drift and never get anything done. But like even going on a live today, like I spent the afternoon kind of cleaning up around the layout that needed to happen. You know what I mean? Like that was kind of a nice benefit of going on these lives is I get a little motivated to get some stuff done.
for me, like I always say it all the time, like doing the lives gets me running trains because I mean, just the day to day is not that it's extremely busy, but it's busy enough where I'm like, oh, if I have this set up that I know I'm going to do it, then I have to. Then you know what I mean. Then I kind of have to do it, which makes me take all the trains out and switch them all off.
Right.
But I enjoy coming on and hanging out and
Yeah.
bullshitting with everybody.
I mean, if it wasn't for doing live stream and stuff, I still have the same N&W coal haul contest I've had on since day one. That's what I like.
Yeah, it forces you to switch your stuff out.
Right.
I don't know if I seen your last video. I haven't been on. Like I said, I've been busy at work.
I
I've
haven't done
been
like a full length
slacking.
video in a couple weeks. I did a couple shorts. Like I did that little short with the Rock Island Quad City deal.
I think you should have. You doing a video of those would have been pretty cool because of them being patched and everything and how they look like the ACL.
Right.
That's
Well,
pretty damn
so
cool.
here's the thing. I'm going to do a video. Dylan with high rollers.
Hmm.
Um, he has the same set, and we have the same consist. So we're going to do this kind of little collaboration video where I film like the aspect of them coming up from the ACL and being turned over to NW in Atlanta, and then he's going to film the second half of the video where they go up to Roanoke and get put in service with N&W and stuff. And we're going to do this little storyline behind it and all that stuff. Just a little collaboration video with our two layouts, and then we're going to just send each other we're going to combine the footage into one video for each of our channels.
No, I think that sounds awesome.
Yeah, just something a little fun to do, a little side project.
Literally, that's funny. Dathan, I appreciate you guys. Like, it still blows my mind that people tune in to watch the lives. Like, when I first started this, I think there was like 3 or 4 people. Now we're like 30. I mean,
Yeah. I'm the same way, dude. Anytime anybody tunes in, if I get 10 people watching mine, I'm just shocked that 10 people even care what I'm doing on my layout.
but I mean, I really enjoy the social aspect of the hobby a lot. Like, I really do. There's a lot of great people in the hobby, and since I've I was very hesitant on doing. It's funny because I didn't want to really do social media at all. Like my Facebook page, I didn't have a Facebook page. I did, and then I got rid of it. I
Hmm.
really barely used social media. I mean, I watched YouTube, but if I would ever say that I'd be doing videos and doing live streams on YouTube, probably a few years ago, I'd be like, yeah, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, kind of the same with me. Like I use it for a tool to, like I originally started doing videos for like racing because you have to have a little bit of a public footprint to get sponsorships and to get equipment and stuff like that. But I've never had that, hey, look at me, Gene. You know what I mean? I've never been one to like, hey, look what I'm doing or look at me. But it becomes kind of a necessity at some point. So it was kind of a little hard for me to do the same. I spent a lot of time before I actually dove into making like train videos and stuff.
I really appreciate that. Literally, it's awesome.
Yeah, no, it is. It every Thursday, like I've got my routine. I watch. So I really like when I'm not on it. Obviously, I love to put you up on the TV and be working on my layout and doing stuff while stuff's going on in the background. Like it just makes a nice evening.
Yeah, it's you always reach out to me, Sam. You're one of the first people in the beginning of the week. You're like, "We on live this week?"
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, now I kind of know you are, but initially, it was kind of hit or miss on what, especially when you and Gold Standards were kind of back and forth on when you do like your own or you would do like a joint one or whatever.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then, like I said, I can't believe the amount of people that I've met since I've started doing this. Just social media in general, the train social media in general.
Yeah. I would say so. I was talking with Zach, we were talking about like, he's talking about like doing a video about York stuff coming up or whatever. And I said, you ought to do like a little thing about, like maybe ask people like what their first York, like what their impressions were or what they would suggest or, tips or whatever. And to me, I was kind of shocked at the social aspect of it. Like I had no idea I was going to develop the friendships and stuff from that first York that I have now with people and stuff.
The first York I went to, like I barely knew anybody because I had my YouTube. I barely even posted anything on YouTube at the time. I had my Instagram page. I don't think I've ever showed my face, and nobody knew what I looked like, and I barely knew anybody there. So it was
Right.
just me, my wife, and then my son went with me. And I saw Zach, and I didn't go up and talk to him because I was like, I don't want to. I'm a type of person that like I don't want to like walk up to people and bother them. So
Right. Right.
like I knew he was there, and like after the fact, him and I were talking, and he was like, "Why didn't you come up and say something?" I was like, "I didn't want to bother you," and I felt weird. So he's like, "Oh, you should have came up." I was like, "Nah, I didn't want to intrude."
I'm kind of the same way. And also, to be honest with you, there's a little bit of that fear of meeting your people you look up to or that you like, because you never know if they're going to end up being cool in person like they seem like they would be. I've had a couple incidents in the work, in life that turned out, that old saying, don't meet your heroes kind of thing.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
But
But
like I
luckily, me and
always,
Zach kind of just hit it off. We're both car guys and we're both into trains and stuff. So, and that's kind of the reason why I even had like a leg up the first time I went to York. Being friends with him, he introduced me to a lot of people and stuff.
yeah, it's nice when you go with a group. Like it is nice. Going
Yeah.
by yourself is definitely not as fun. I will say that.
Newt,
Like
that's
now
what
I
we
know
refer
whenever.
to as, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Sam.
I was going to say, that's what we refer to as a shit sandwich, Newt. You hit them with a compliment, you break them down, and then you finish with a compliment.
Yeah, just like Sam says, this isn't even my layout. This is Lauren's layout. Lauren's in the chat.
Oh, yeah, there she is. Was she upstairs or is she
Uh,
on the sofa there by you?
nah, she went upstairs now. She retired.
Gotcha.
That's how I feel. I still feel like that around some of the YouTube people, Dathan. I don't consider myself a big YouTuber at all. So
Yeah, it's kind of weird to even be considered like that. Not that I am. I barely am even in the YouTube realm, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Like the first couple times, like in racing and stuff, that I had people ask me to sign autographs and stuff. It's a very weird feeling.
Matt, the trailer flats, all those trailer flats are MTH. Some of them are custom runs, like the first two are Stockyard Express custom runs. The Daisy Red Riders at Stockyard, the Sunoco and the Steel one are Pat's custom runs. The Moosehead is, I think, Easy Catch's custom run. So, but they're all MTH. Exactly, Keith. I just pay for it. I pay for it and play with it. That's about it. I say it all the time. If it wasn't for Lauren, my layout would probably be a piece of shit.
It probably look a lot like mine, just plywood everywhere.
Yeah, but you're you guys with these like big layouts. I mean, I can only imagine how long it's going to take to get like to finish
Yeah,
that. Like it's a
it.
lot.
I'll get
It's not
there,
like
but it's just and honestly, like I got trains I can run. I can enjoy the layout now, so I'm not as in a hurry. Like I want to take my time and kind of enjoy the rest of the process. You know?
exactly. And another thing too, like I'll tell anybody this: make sure before you start doing scenery, you're 100% positive on your track plan and your track work. Do
Oh
not
yeah, I'm still
don't
making changes. Yeah,
yeah, don't start putting scenery down if you're not sure that's what you want it to be. Believe me, because you don't want to do it after.
yeah. I guess Dathan's heading out. All right, buddy. Have a good day at work.
I was gonna say, see you, Nathan. Be safe. Okay, many projects is asking for hotel advice at York, guys. I stay at the True. That's where I stay at.
I stayed at. Don't quote me on that. I can figure out. I think it was Comfort Inn, something like that. But I stayed out in Columbia by the club, and it was nice. I was like 5 minutes from the club, and most of the time my evening ends at the club, so it's kind of close. Now I did have about a 30-minute drive into the into York every morning, but that was fine. Like it worked out for me. So I usually stay somewhere out by Columbia, but this time, luckily, John Woodnot was kind enough. He got a double room, and he said, "Hey, if you can make it, you've got a bed waiting on you. If you can't, it's fine." So that was very nice of John to do that for me.
That's what Mike's American Flyer and myself were bunking up.
Yeah, it gives me the option to last minute if it looks like I can do it. I'm going to head that way.
Anglers heading out for the night. Have a good night. I appreciate you guys as
Yeah, man.
always.
Thanks for tuning in, bud.
Doc said that's where he's staying at this year. Sam, I guess where you stayed at.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's 5 minutes from the layout. I mean, from the club, and it's like a working man's hotel, but it's clean and it's decent enough. You know, if I had the old lady with me, I don't know if I would stay there, but for like me, it was perfect.
I like the True because I mean, if you're going to the club, it's like probably a 25-minute drive. But that's
Right.
another thing too. If people are in the area, I mean, people can carpool over to the club too. That's another thing. Craig's staying. You're staying where I stay at, Craig. I stayed. That's where I stay. The True. It's like like Sam said. It's about 25 minutes to the club, but like to
Yeah.
go to the show, it's like 5 minutes. It's
Right. Yeah. You
I
either going
mean,
to drive it the morning of the show or you're going to drive it in the evening going home. You know, I've actually thought about, I was talking to Zach about this today. I've actually thought about like buying an Airbnb or something and just like renting it out most of the year and then having it for myself for like York twice a year. You know,
That would
that's
be
probably
awesome.
it's probably ridiculous, but yeah,
I was gonna say that's extreme as hell, but that's awesome.
right.
Matt, this is the main problem with the club right here. Parking can be a little interesting.
All right, man. I'm gonna give you the honest opinion. Go to the bridge, park under the bridge, do the 2 block walk over to it, and just be done with it. There's always parking over there. It's super chill. You can spend 30 minutes driving around trying to find street parking by it. Just park over by the bridge and just be done with it. There's
I
always
think that's
parking
where
over there, and it's like a 5 minute walk.
I think that's where we parked at. I'm almost
Yeah,
positive that's where we
you
parked
can
at.
literally park under the bridge, and it's fine.
What's a no go, Ray?
Yeah, I'm about to say I missed the other side of that. I guess.
I think we parked by you, Sam. Actually, I think we parked right next to you.
Yeah, probably so. There's like I don't know, 12 spots right there up under the bridge.
When I first pulled in there, I'm like, damn, this looks a little sketchy.
Yeah, it does a little bit, but it's fine. I never had any issues. And the beauty of where you park there, yes, a little bit uphill to the club, but at night when you're tired and stuff, it's all downhill. You're good to go.
One thing I will say, if you guys don't know, the curbs in New York are extremely high.
Yeah, didn't you about
Be
blow out a knee
careful.
or something?
I almost went down going in. I stepped off the curb. I swear that damn thing was like 2 feet, 2 feet down. The Airbnb would probably be one of the funnest ideas ever if we could find one big enough for everybody to
There's
hang
not a
out
lot
at.
around there. I looked at them last year. You can actually stay in somebody's horse trailer that has a loft in the front of it. That's one of the options around there.
Up, many projects booked True. You'll like the
Yep.
True. It's a nice hotel. Unless it changed from last time I was there. They got good breakfast too.
I'm going to oil every car on this layout. It is driving me insane.
That's one thing I will admit. I am horrible at oiling cars
Yeah.
and
I've never had
everything
one squeak
actually.
so bad. That sound is like fingernails down a chalkboard.
All right, B&O, have a good night. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, man. Thanks for showing up.
I'm excited for this York. I feel like it's going to be. I feel like there's going to be a ton of people there. I think it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. Like I said, I'm hoping I can make it.
I feel like it's going to be a
If I
really good
don't
hang.
make it, I'm going to be like literally miserable watching all the like Zach's live and everybody hanging out and stuff. It's going to be miserable.
I just hopefully everything goes good, Sam, and you're able to go.
I hope so. Um, it's just kind of like it sucks to be an adult sometimes.
Oh, I know. I know exactly what you mean.
It's kind of funny. I'll share a little story with y'all. My mom, she's I guess 83 now, and she's going in for fairly major surgery tomorrow. Not like crazy bad, but enough to be concerned. And she's normally like a pretty like straight laced kind of person, but she does like when I kind of mess with her a little bit, like when it's like a serious subject. So my sister's birthday was today, and we met for lunch, and so she asked if I'd run her by the ATM so she could grab some money, to give my sister her Christmas her birthday present or whatever. And as we're in line waiting for it, I looked at it and I said, my wife's birthday is in July, and I said, Mom's in September. You want to go ahead and grab a little bit out of there for us in case you don't make it through this? And she just cracked up laughing. Like we have kind of a like a sick sense of humor about stuff. But she's kind of fun. I always joke with her about her age and stuff, and I tell her I'm gonna like the Eskimos. I'm gonna put her on the ice ledge and send her out in the ocean. Just kind of our little sick joke about stressful stuff.
No, I mean you gotta try to make light of the situation whenever it's
Right,
something
right.
serious.
It is kind of funny because like she does not appreciate my sense of humor on like non-serious stuff, but when it's like a serious life-threatening stuff, she always cracks up at like stuff like that.
I wish my dad would come with me many projects. That's pretty awesome that he's coming with you. I think it is.
Yeah, I wish my dad had. He wasn't a train guy, but I think he would be into it if with a little provoking. He was a mechanical kind of guy, so he would appreciate it.
No, you gotta cherish those moments. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
my
you really
dad's
do.
not my dad's not in the best health. He wouldn't. There ain't no way he'd be able to walk around York. So you're lucky you can do that. Looks like we got a new person to the chat. Alaska Railroad. Good evening, HO scale modeler, retired locomotive engineer from the Alaska Railroad. I love your layout.
Oh,
Thank you.
nice.
You probably got to see some amazing stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. The flag stop stuff they do up there on Lusker Road stuff. That's super cool. I got a buddy, one of my best friends from high school lives up in Fairbanks, so I've gone up there many times, and I've always wanted to do that railroad up there, but I've never got a chance to.
That'd be really cool. I've never been to Alaska. I can only imagine. That's
It's
probably
gorgeous,
amazing.
absolutely gorgeous. He's in Fairbanks, so we've gone down to Denali and Anchorage and stuff.
Keith's giving you a good luck tomorrow,
Thank you,
Sam.
Keith. I appreciate that, buddy.
Bill, it doesn't matter. I mean, you have a layout. Just be that's the main
Oh
thing. That
yeah,
at least you got something to run trains on. It can't be the worst.
dude, and it's like, I mean, look what Mike's done with the size layout he's got. That is a fantastic layout. Like, don't get hung up with these guys that have like big layouts and stuff. You be shocked what you can do with a huge layout or a small layout, man. I've seen some fantastic work.
That's
And
exactly what
honestly,
the
it
guy
boils
that
down to, do you enjoy it? You know?
that's the guy that I was telling saying about reached out to me. He's like, I seen what you did in a small space, and he's like, I decided to put one up. I'm like, I'm glad I inspired you to put one up
Right.
because a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people feel like you have to have a massive space. I mean, you do,
You don't, man.
you don't.
You do not.
You can definitely enjoy it. Like, I mean, I enjoy
Yeah.
my layout. It's small. But yeah, everybody wants to have a bigger layout, but
Yeah. Man, I'll be honest with you. Like, once I get done with this layout and stuff, I would love to build a 4x8 post-war layout. Just an old school, sure enough, post-war layout. I think that'd be awesome to have. Yeah, everybody wants to run the big boys and the 072s and all that stuff, but there's a ton of 042, 054 layouts that are amazing.
George, my dad has absolutely no interest in trains.
Mike, what got you into trains?
Honestly, I I mean, I'll probably take some heat for this. Well, I know the group of people that are in here, but I watched Thomas as a kid growing up.
Sure.
That like came out right whenever I was like the OG original Thomas, not the
Mm,
new stuff. But
yeah.
and then I got my first train set for Christmas. I think I was probably like 4, and I just always enjoyed running trains.
That's awesome. I
Setting it.
mean, I like to give people shit about Thomas, but ultimately, man, if that's what you got into, it wasn't in my era. Like there was no Thomas in my time, you know.
But I mean, my brother and I used to set like it was like a starter set. We used to set up on the floor and just run trains on the floor for hours. I always wanted to lay out as a kid, never was able to have one, and now I finally have one.
Yeah,
I remember looking at the Lionel books, and they'd have all the different track plans in there and shit. It was always wanted to have
yeah,
something like that.
yeah. I think I remember seeing like the dealer layout, and I'd still love to have a dealer layout. I think they're amazing, like the Post 4 dealer layouts. But I just kind of I've always liked like miniatures. I've always enjoyed dioramas and layouts and just the making of stuff. You know, and that's kind of what got me into it. I didn't start till like 2 years ago, barely even 2 years ago. Started no scale trains. I had a couple HO
How did
trains
you
as a
get into it?
kid. My grandfather was
Actually, again,
oh, sorry, you back? Can you hear me?
all right, I think I got you.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of just I've always liked trains, like actual real trains. I've always been a fan. I've always visited, museums with trains and stuff like that. And I love anything mechanical. I'm a big mechanical guy. I've built race cars and steam engines and stuff my whole life. The county I grew up in, Forsyth County in Georgia, they have the largest traction steam engine parade. The tractors that look like steam engines
Oh yeah,
and stuff. So I've always been into that kind of stuff. Old tractors and steam engines, stuff like that. So naturally, the progression is the trains because everything steam goes to trains eventually. And but I always wanted the layout, but I just didn't even know how to do it. Like maybe I was just a dumb little kid. I just couldn't understand like the process. Like it just seemed unobtainable. My grandfather was like a huge hoarder yard sale guy. So I had several HO sets throughout my life, but it would always be, like rarely did I even have a whole loop. You know what I mean? It'd be like 4 or 5 pieces of track and an engine that would half work, anything like that. So eventually I just always knew I was going to. And like I talked about in the past, I kind of, I was racing and I started doing it kind of as a career and it just kind of burnt me out. So I said, well, I'm gonna build a train layout. That's where it all started a couple years ago.
it still was amazing to me that they were able to build steam engines at the time period that they did, and they have so many damn moving parts, and they actually work.
Yeah,
Like that's like a, I mean, I could say like Marvel, like from the show, but it really
it's an
is. It's
interesting
amazing.
perspective.
It's
Yeah.
it's amazing.
So I'm a hack machinist. I'm a bit of a hobby machinist. I have a lathe and a mill and a CNC machine, and I do a little bit of that stuff on the side. And it kind of started with just simple wobbler steam engines. They're a simple, basic design. Hell, about anybody with any kind of tooling can make one, and it just progressed and improved from there. It's neat. It's neat to see how that stuff came about.
And then like we were talking earlier, like seeing a big boy going down the tracks of like, I mean, those trains back in the day used to go like 70, 80, 90 miles an hour. I couldn't imagine
Oh
seeing that
yeah, yeah. But
in person.
like you said, but look at like the early stuff, like the John Bulls and stuff. Like those things barely could even run with a horse. You know what I mean? Like it's just the natural progression. Like humans are excellent at refining stuff. It just gets better and better. Keith, my dad was a drag racer back in the '60s and '70s, and I've always drag raced. In the '90s, we ran fastest street car shootout stuff with like the NMCA and Hot Rod magazine and stuff. And then about 7 years ago, I started racing with the Southeast Gasser Association. We run like nostalgia drag racing, and I have an AFX car right now. That's a '64 Plymouth Belvedere. Um, I've raced and just I've always been a drag racer. I've got a couple land speed titles. I've got a couple records in East Coast Timing Association and stuff like that. Just always been a fabricator and builder my whole life.
Keith said he does sprint cars. I really I like watching
Oh,
sprint
okay.
cars. Dirt cars are
Yeah,
I like sprints.
yeah, yeah. When I was in high school, I worked at an engine builder, and I built. My entire high school career, I broke down late model modified engines. For round track stuff. I'd tear them down, and they'd rebuild them.
Keith, what area are you in, around? Alaska Stock. I would love to see a Shay in person. I really want to go down there and see those. I feel like
Yeah, I
that's
want to go to Cass and see those
yeah.
Shays and stuff. That'd be really cool. I like any of the good engines. I like the Shays, the Heislers. They're all neat to me.
That wouldn't be another bad idea, Sam, to get do like a meetup instead of like just doing like a York meetup, do like a
Yeah,
meetup with like Cass or something. That'd be
I'd
awesome.
totally do
Be a
that.
good
I'd
time.
totally be into that.
Uh, Many projects is asking about what kind of CNC do you have in mill?
I've got a Tormach 1100. Yeah, I've got a little Tormach. It's not anything crazy, but I got that, and I have a what is my? I got a little CNC mill, um, like a router. It's not the Shapeoko. That was the early version, but it's the oh gosh, the name's escaping me right now. But it's a little 4x4 CNC router.
Mike's sending you a positive outcome for your mom, Sam, and
Thank
he's
you,
heading
Mike.
off for
I
the night.
appreciate that,
Just
bud.
wanted to say everybody happy Easter.
Yep, yep. That is Sunday, isn't it? Wow, man, this year's flying by. Hi, buddy. Thank you for coming in, bud. You're one of my favorite guys. I appreciate it. He's always Mike's always reposting stuff I put out and stuff. He's just a good guy.
Yeah, Mike's a real good dude.
Yeah,
Really good guy.
nice. Mustangs are cool. I'm a I'm a Chevrolet guy, but I like the early Ford stuff. I like if you're to get me in a hot rod of the '50s, I like the Ford stuff.
Ray's dropping a big boy video tomorrow.
I saw that. Ray, where are you running a big boy? You have 072 on your stuff?
He got the Lion Master.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Do you have any Golden Gate Depot cars, Sam?
I have two heavyweights. They're one of the sleepers, like the 12 ones or something like that. I can't remember what they are. Um, and I think I had four of the Broadways, the early sleepers. I bought them on like an auction, but they never left York. Like I literally got them. I went to the club, and I think John might have bought them or somebody bought them at the club. But I do have some Pocahontas cars ordered, and some of the Central Georgia stuff. I got the MOW, the Man of War, and the Nancy tanks coming.
What are your thoughts on them, the passenger cars?
I think they're the best out there. I think they're fantastic.
Ray said he does have
Correct.
072, but a scale one
Okay,
will
so
hit.
it's the overhang that's the problem. Yeah, dude. If anybody's building a layout, do not ever underestimate the overhang of an articulated engine. It is ridiculous what some of those, even on 072, it's insane what the overhang is. If you look at like, I'm gonna spin my camera around. I had to custom make that tunnel portal just because of the overhang of having it in a curve like that. I mean, that's a simple engine, but like the articulated, it is insane the amount of overhang that comes. Like that's about a double and a half tunnel portal right there because like I said, the overhang on an articulated is insane. So
Yeah, they like don't
my
even
little
look right
tip for
on
you is,
072.
yeah, my tip is leave plenty of overhang. It's kind of funny. The first time I ran this layout when I first got that loop going, just past the bridge on the other side of the bridge right there, I had two engines hit each other. I was running them in opposite directions. So the articulation was hanging off one side on one and the other side on the other. And they literally stopped each other in the middle when they caught each other. So and those are about a 6-inch spacing. So keep that in mind. Like even at 6 inches, if you have one going one way and coming back the other, they will hit the middle.
That new saying. Ray's a big boy now.
Raise a big boy down.
Many projects. I can't wait to look at the pictures. I can't. My phone is being used as a camera right now, so I can't look at them.
Yeah,
As soon as we're done, I will definitely take a look at them. I'm excited to see it.
yeah, yeah. Also, literally, I haven't forgotten about you, bud. I've been trying to like get a few things done to figure out what my spacing is for those the buildings we talked about. But I definitely am still interested in getting with you on those.
I don't know if you're talking about my cars or Sam's cars, Alaska.
Yeah, mine are all just like factory lit. Like I haven't done any changes. There are a couple of them I'd like to put keep alives in and do some LED conversions. So those are just mine are just MTH cars. There's nothing real special about them. They're the 18-inch MTHs.
I know the ones that are on my upper loop here are K line, which they're not LEDs or anything. They're just the old light bulbs. I think K lines. What were they called? Like streamlined or stream lighting or something.
Yeah, I think they're streamlined.
But yeah, they come like that. Bob's asking how long my upper loop is. Well, it's uh, 072 on both sides for the curves, and then I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, either 7 or 8 straight pieces, so like 70 inches, 80 inches long, and then the curves obviously add a lot. I might be hitting you up. I might be hitting you up myself, many projects for something else. I got to figure out what to do on my bridge areas, like my lipped out areas. I don't know what I want to do yet. Oh, we got John talking about the lower Susquehanna earlier. There's John.
Oh yeah, there's John. Man, he did a marathon with tattooed last night.
It's funny, dude. I was thinking about that last night whenever I was watching him at Unlikes Live.
I feel like that area has to be haunted.
Sean, which one are you talking about? I kind of needed something like what Sam did, like kind of just the skeleton, if you know what I mean, because I already have all the bench work done. I kind of just need like I don't know what you want to call that, but the bridge work itself. I thought about buying an MTH one and just cutting the damn bottom off of it.
Is yours straight across there?
It's straight for a while and then it curves at the end, but I got about it's a decent amount of straight to the curve.
Could you trace it and send it to me?
What's that?
Could you trace it on a piece of paper and send it to me?
I probably could, yeah.
I could make you a bridge for that. I could do the exact same thing I did.
That would be, yeah. I mean, that'd be awesome. I need something. I needed to do something over there, and I need something for my other side too. I got to figure out what
Yeah,
to do for these two spots.
yeah. I mean, if you had just like I said, just a tracing of it, so I knew what the curves were and stuff, I could definitely whip you something out. I mean, that's just half-inch tubing, and then I 3D printed all the rivet plates and stuff.
Yeah, John got a new logo.
I saw that. Yeah, that's a good looking logo. Got Strasbourg 90 on it.
Sean, which are you talking about? The steam engine or the diesel engine on the lower level? I'd be kind of leery about being there alone. Those are Erie builds. I'll tell you one thing, they've been doing a hell of a lot of work at the club lately.
Oh yeah, they've been getting it done too, like quick.
Yeah, they've been putting in the work for sure. If I ever come across those Mason Dixon pups, Sam, I'll buy them for you.
All right, bud. Yeah, I've like I said, I've been trying to look for them, and then Jake ran. Andy had those, and then but
Yeah, I
Jake was
sent that
looking
to
for them
you
at the
like
same time.
instantly.
So yeah, I was literally on the phone with Jake, and I told him, I said, "You just go ahead and go for it. I know you've been looking for them too." I like them because they say Atlanta to is it Philadelphia.
I don't know what it says on them. It might be that.
I think it says like Atlanta to Philadelphia, or Atlanta to DC, or something like that.
Your as built one, Sam, it has the small deflectors, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
It's the same color as the one I have, right? Like that
It's that
dark green.
green. Yeah.
Yeah. Lawrence, I moved the bottom camera. It looks too bright. That's just the way this camera is. It sucks.
Yeah, Sean. I've seen like one or two sets come up since I've been looking.
I found mine at a local train show, which there's one coming up this not this weekend, but next weekend.
Is it Fort Valley or wherever y'all go?
Yeah, it's the Fort Pitt.
Fort Pitt. Yeah.
They are cool. They're. I can grab mine. They're pretty badass. If you don't
Yeah.
know what
They're
he's
neat.
talking about. My back, Sam.
Yeah. Yeah. It landed in York. Yeah. 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 I like those. That's why I wanted to get those. Yep. Those are sharp. Like I said, I think there's another set of those coming soon.
Sam, can you hear me?
Yeah. I got you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mike?
We lose Sam, or what's going on? Or is it me?
Yeah. I don't know. I can hear you. I don't know if they can hear me or not.
What's up, 7 come 11? Lauren, can you hear me?
Yeah, Sean says he can hear us both. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Mike can't hear me. I can hear him. Yeah, John, I think I've seen yours like at the on the club layout. I think that's where I first saw him actually before I saw Mike's set. Hmm. Yeah, weird. I don't know why he can't hear me. Dude can hear Ray also. That's pretty impressive.
I can't hear Sam.
Can you hear me now? I can hear you, Mike. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah,
How about now? Can you hear me now?
I got you.
Okay. Yeah. Weird. I could hear you the whole time. I don't know what was going on.
I don't know if it's because I walked away and then came back. I don't understand why my AirPods would have popped out on it or not. It quit working.
Yeah, maybe it lost connection or something. It's weird.
But yeah, those pups. That's probably one of the nicer pups.
Yeah, those are cool. Like I said, I think East Main's going to have a custom run of those if I understand correctly. I don't want to like come out and say it until it's done, but I understand it's going to happen.
You're gonna do line now or MTH?
I think they're MTA.
I will say, I think that is probably one of Lionel's best pieces of rolling stock that they make is their pup trailers and
Yeah,
their trailer flats. Both of them actually.
yeah. Those what are they? PS4? What do they call those flats?
I think they're like PS4s. Yeah, their
Yeah,
flats are extremely nice.
they are nice. They are from what I have seen a little bit nicer than the MTH one, just in terms of just the trailers themselves.
I agree. I agree. The MTH ones are a lot higher. They ride higher, and then
Hmm.
I don't think they're as long as the Lionel ones either. But that's one. The trailers themselves, both trailers are great. Like the
Yeah,
trailer itself, but the flat, I think Lionel's flat definitely beats out MTH's. Mike left. He got sick of us. It definitely ain't operator error. I think it's restream error or our computer. I don't know what
yeah.
the
It's
hell it is, but
something weird's going on. We've never really had this problem before.
nah.
Yeah, like you had to restart right at the beginning, right? Because of the
Yeah, my chat wasn't working.
yeah,
I think it kind of
yeah. It's
pisses me
definitely
off about it is I pay for restream and then it seems like I have issues with it every time.
yeah. Restream's been a little weird lately. I had a couple issues the last time I was on with it, like just randomly, like I don't know what you would call it, just like a little blurb. It would just kind of like lock up for a second and then keep going.
Yeah, 7 come 11. That is another thing with the MTH pup trailers. I've seen people complain saying they can't get the wheels in the chucks. Like you kind of really gotta push them in there. Like it's not. I remember a little while back, someone was like selling theirs on Facebook saying that they couldn't get them to go in, and they are hard to get in. You gotta
Yeah.
squeeze them in there. The thing that I like the least about them is the fact that you gotta sit there and crank that little dial to get the damn
Oh,
where
the
the
height
hitch
adjustment
goes.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is. If you guys were here for that one stream, whenever I was trying to get that one up, I was about to throw that damn thing
I
across
actually
the
do
room.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, Doc, I don't know. It like I said, it kind of sucks because I should go back to the free version. I don't know why I'm paying. I should probably go back to the free version, but I like the platform and I like using it. I've never I've never did a live stream just from YouTube before. I don't know even know how that works or how it. I have no idea how it works. I've never tried it.
I don't think you can do but like a single camera on the straight from YouTube, right?
Is that what it is?
I'm not 100%, but I don't think you. I think that's what this does. It gives you the multi-camera options and stuff.
John saying they never did them where they 89 foot for a pair of 40-foot fans.
Hmm.
Seven come 11. Did you ever get all those issues you were having with that one of your engines? Didn't one of the roof slides not come on it or something, and then you were having a couple of issues with it. It was the Hudson, I think. Dirt Farmer's asking if anybody's pre-ordering the fuselage flat car or the skybox cars from Third Rail.
I'm gonna get a couple of the skybox cars for sure. I'm thinking hot and heavy about that fuselage car, but I need to do some measuring. I'm not 100% sure I can run it on my layout.
Wow, is that car pretty massive?
I think it has a big hangover and stuff. I worry about my tunnel portals and stuff, though. I guess when I get my upper levels, I could run it on it because there won't be. I don't think there's any tunnels on those.
So your upper level, Sam, where are you planning on doing that at?
It's going to run down the. Well, I think I had a train just die. Um, well, I think those E6s. I'm going to run it down the like. Let me see if I can go over to the camera here. Hang on just a second.
Are you going over the one where your train stopped?
Yeah, I think. No, I'm going to go to the train one, the bridge one, so I can control it.
To the bridge one.
The one with the bridge.
All right.
Let me get down to the control here. All right, so yeah, something happened over there. So you see the two boxes here.
Yep.
All right, those two boxes are going to eventually connect from the far end up to the upper end, and that's going to be a completely elevated section with the whole city scene up top. So there'll be basically an elevated section. There'll be two loops that basically follow the lower loops across and run across those things, and then it'll come all the way down, elevated past that, and it'll come all the way down to the end of the hang down a little bit so you can see the actual track. It's going to come all the way down here, but instead of going all the way across the bottom and along the TV, just about that tunnel portal, it's going to circle back around, and there'll be two loops there. It'll go all the way up.
That'll
So
be
it'll circle
awesome.
back around and kind of come over the top edge there of the like maybe the edge of the bridge there and circle itself back around. It'll be two like again an 084 and an 072 loop.
And then you said back in that area right now, you're going to put some sidings back there.
Yes. Yeah. And in the off the lower loop, the sidings will come in this area right here. And I'm going to move the engine shed and stuff you see right there, like it'll go back against the back wall by the windows.
Now, from like where your engine shed is now to your window, how wide is that?
6 foot maybe.
Okay.
It's further than it looks from the camera angle.
It does look far. Like looking at it from the
Yeah,
camera, it looks far.
yeah, yeah. It's about 6 foot, I would say, from the edge there back to it. Well, these are 6 foot Gunsteiner shells, and you can see kind of like the upper ones are 6 foot. So that's probably maybe 5 foot there on the lower set there. But on this side, it's a little bit wider. So, and I got another like that wall right there is going to get a whole nother set of shells up it for like engine storage.
You can never have enough engine storage.
Right.
So you power your obviously you power your layout with Z4000s.
Yeah, I've got two of the Z4000s. I actually have a 180 brick I can use too, like on maybe one of the elevated lines. But yeah, right there's my base three and the two Z4000s, and then on the far side of that farther Z4000 is the WTIU is mounted on the side of the cabinet right there.
Looks like you got a short, don't you?
Oh yeah, I probably do. That's probably what happened with those other ones. Let me go reset that and see if I can figure out what's going on with those.
Radar said, "Don't forget the like button," which I always forget to say. Thanks, Radar. I don't even know how many likes we're at. That's one thing I don't like about the software is you can't see that
Yeah,
kind of
you
stuff.
can't see that at all when it's
It's kind of unfortunate. That's one thing I wish they could incorporate somehow. Look at Sam over there sporting the Joker's merch.
yeah, she definitely shorted out on the somewhere on there. Of course, it had to do it on the far side of the layout where I have to crawl up under it to get to it. Right?
In the tunnel, probably too, right?
Yeah. All
They
right,
never
let's
like
hold
to
on.
have issues where it's easy.
Oh yeah, it looks like the B unit derailed for some reason.
I need to get a better, another better camera or something. I need to add some cameras.
I like these Insta 360s. They've worked out pretty good for me.
You said you got them on like a pretty damn good deal too, didn't you?
Yeah, it was like a Black Friday deal or something. I don't even remember, but yeah, it was pretty reasonable.
I like how you can like control them and everything from like your computer. I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
Like how you can
that's
swivel them around and
I
everything.
wish I had gotten I kind of wish I had gotten a couple of those tilt pan. I might upgrade that one, the static, to a tilt pan camera eventually. Like the one you're looking at right there is a oh, I don't remember. No, I think that's the tilt pan zoom one.
Well, the one by the bridge that you had was you could tilt it, right? Or no?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
the
that's the one
stationary?
I can move around. I wish I had done a couple of those.
David said he hasn't ran trains in weeks, but he likes watching the streams.
There we go. You back up going. I guess it just who knows why it derails. Sometimes we get to it.
Yeah, like
It
we were
ran for
talking
two
earlier
hours
about.
without a problem.
Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah, that doesn't make sense, but
Yeah.
we were talking about like the PS2 diesels, how you have to connect them underneath. I don't even disconnect mine anymore. I just leave them connected and pick them off the layout
I
and
think
get them
that's
on the
the
shelf.
trick for longevity with those things, man. The fewer times you unplug them, the better off you are. I think.
Anything that has a plug-in tether, I try to not unplug it.
Yeah.
Now, like the PS2 ones that have like the from the steam engine to the tender, I feel like those are pretty robust.
Yeah,
I
I like a lot of my Weavers and my Golden Gates that are the older ones with Blue Army. They plug, and I try to just lift them off and put them on the shelf, plugged up. Try not to unplug them as much as I can.
but like that B6 that I have, it's one of the ones with the wire tether, and I know a lot of people have problems with them, but I bought that engine. I took it out of the box, plugged it, and I've never unplugged it since I've had it. I leave it plugged in all the time, and it's never given me any issues.
Right. I think
I
that
mean, like,
stupid thing came off again.
what happened? It came off again.
Yeah, I think that E6. Oh, I just knocked the whole candle down.
News calling it a night. Sam, you said, best of luck to your mom tomorrow.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Well, I don't think I got it behind the track. I think that is a user error right there.
User error on that one.
Yep. I think I got to accept the blame on that one.
I didn't even notice that little. Is that a sand tower or what is that on top of your little on one of your boxes over there?
Oh, that's just a little water tower. That's one of those things I got from that thing I was telling you about, the white elephant sale or whatever.
Oh, nice.
I got to
I didn't
reset
even
that.
notice that until I just noticed it just now.
Yeah, it's a. I think Sid told me it was a Lionel kit. All right, let's see what we can get going here.
If you are able to go to York, Sam, what days did you say you're heading up?
Um, Ideally, I would come up like Wednesday and stay through, but I got to see suspicion if I am going to be able to make it. It might just be like Thursday, Friday, or something like that, or Friday, Saturday. I mean, oh look, even better. We completely disconnected again. Yeah, looks like the
That's a
passenger
haul
car's
for
back
you.
up to it now. Yeah, it's 10 hours or so. Tell you what, you ever want an engine to go stupid on you, just turn a camera on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's literally laughable how often I can run these things for 6 hours without a single hiccup. And the minute I turn a camera on, they're gonna go dumb. I used to see other YouTubers talk about that until I actually started filming, and I was like, "They're not lying."
No, it happens all the time. No matter what, it's always something. All right, Sam, I'm going to hit you with a tough one.
All right.
Out of your current collection right now, what is your favorite locomotive?
And that is tough. Um, Probably my Class A. Like I kind of break it down in categories. Like articulated, definitely Class A. Um, that E6 hop off again. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna let it sit. We're gonna run everything else. Um, the My non-articulated, it's probably like my F-19. I think that's a fantastic engine. Or my Niagara. Like that's a hard call. Those are both super cool engines. Um, Diesels, that's a tough one too. Like I kind of like them for different reasons. Like I like my RS11 N&W or L&Ns, but also like those ACL E6s. I like E6s. I think they're one of the best shapes. Um, Man, I don't know if I could just narrow it down, but if I had to like Sedano says, if you had to grab one in a fire, it'd probably be my Class A or my Y6B. Honestly,
Well, do you have an N&W Y6B, I'm guessing?
I do. Yeah, I've got the JLC and the Lace Runner Legacies.
David, those are Erie builds. They're not sharks. Dirt Farmer, my upper loop is thir- around 13 inches.
See you, Newt.
Ray saying the next thing he wants is an F-19 now that he got the big boy.
And they're pretty solid, Ray. They're not a bad choice, man. They run on 054 or whatever, and it's I bought my actually it's kind of funny. I bought my big boy and it had to go back to Lionel. So I bought the F-19, so I had something to run while it was back at Lionel. And I probably like my F-19 better than I like my big boy, to be honest with you.
You better watch saying that, Sam. You're gonna you're
I
gonna
know,
start off some
I know. Not not
shit.
not a popular opinion. I mean, they're kind of different engines. Like it's kind of hard to compare them. But man, that F-19's nice. One of the we are talking about like the thing you couldn't walk away from York. If I if I was to find a good deal on like the RF and PF 19, man, it'd be hard not to get one.
I know, Maddie. What steams are? I don't know. I do like diesel. I mean, I'm starting to get more diesel engines than I had before, but steam engines are still my favorite.
You know, I was telling you before, I put all diesels on the layout last week and ran them, and they were fun. Like they're super cool, but they're kind of a little boring without a steam engine on the layout.
Oh, what's up, Tim? Got the late night coming in here. Maddie C, Tim.
He's a West Coaster, so he's oh, that thing is decided to whatever it did right in the middle of the layout. So yeah, it's gonna just have to stay there for now. It's right in the middle of the tunnel, which is where they
It's weird.
always die, right?
It's weird that it just started jumping all of a sudden.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
weird. And it's like all over the place too. It's not even in one spot.
No, those things they've got a really long truck on them, and the inside wheels are don't have the um what do they call that? They're just a flat wheel. You know, so they
Yeah.
really swing over pretty high. Like when they go on a curve and stuff. I wonder if it's not catching on something. But it is weird that it ran perfectly fine for so long.
Yeah, we're talking like 3 hours, 2.5
Right,
hours.
right.
David saying diesel is better than steam. That's a bold statement.
If that's what you're into, I get it. I'm not gonna argue with you, but it's awfully cool to see these steam engines chuff smoke and see all kinds of connecting rods moving around and stuff.
Dude, the ones that have like the pop off valve and like the cylinder smoke and all that stuff, I think that shit's so cool.
Yeah. But there's something cool about a diesel just kind of gliding around the layout too.
I like putting the diesel, like hooking it up with a double head with a steam engine. I think that looks pretty awesome too.
Yeah, I've not done that yet. I've seen it done. It looks cool. I need to do that.
And Breeze is saying, I'll put it up on the screen.
Chris, yeah, I'm getting there, buddy.
When Sam's ready, we'll shut it down for the night.
I'm good
He
for
got a lot going
whatever.
on.
What time is it? Yeah.
You got a lot going on tomorrow. I know that.
Well, once you like 11:15, 11:30, whatever, you just tell me. We'll end it whenever you're ready.
Maddie C saying you need to get a Hudson Ray.
Hudsons are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you get one? Did you get a Vision Line one, Sam?
I did. I got the Eric Trains version, and technically, I got the Commodore, which is a Hudson also.
You got the best Commodore, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's pretty sharp. Might have to break that thing out again here for too long.
I think you should bring that one to York if you go.
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad to run it.
I'd like I'd
It
like to see that
it
one.
it looks good in person. It really does.
I think Dawn's heading out for the night. I'll talk to you later, Dawn. Yeah, I would definitely like to see that engine.
Yeah, I could do that. Could make that happen.
Doc said he put his video up of his T1 with the sharks in the Discord.
I'll have to check that out.
Keystone Bill's heading out for the night. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you.
He must have been. I don't know if I've ever seen him in the chat before. Many projects must know how many beers I crushed tonight. 3. Not as many as you think, actually.
I finished off. I had to guess. I would say that is a 9 or 10-year-old bottle of rum that we've had here forever because neither me or my wife drink very often.
I love the pints. The pints are my favorite. It just, I don't know. I think they taste differently. I'm debating on if I should get another one or not, but I think Sam's getting ready to get off. So
I'm good for another 20 minutes if you want one.
there's John. We were talking about you earlier, John. I was saying how you
Yep.
want to steal my ACL engine. Well, might as well have one more. Sam said we'll go for another 20 minutes. We'll go to 11:30.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Many projects. We'll be able to find these at the gas stations up in PA, so we'll have one at the hotel
What are
for a
you
few.
drinking? I didn't even see what you had.
Just Miller Lite
Oh,
pints.
I got you.
Rich, I put the S&P locomotive away. It's getting sold at York.
Thanks, bud. I
That,
appreciate that.
that's the last engine I have to sell out of that collection. I'm done. All right, Radar. Always appreciate the support. He's
See you,
always
Radar.
supporting
Appreciate it.
everybody. Maddie Segan, some love. Class A still up in the air. I know I probably shouldn't sell it, but it's probably one that I can sell. I hate to say that,
Which
but
which one do you have?
I have the one you have.
A 1210. Yeah. I would like to get another one.
I feel like Jeremy would probably kill me if I sold that. I like the engine a lot, but I feel like I don't have nothing to run with it. Like I feel like I gotta buy a bunch of coal hoppers or something to go with it.
Yeah, they do. You need a long train behind that thing.
Like I have coal hoppers, but not N and W. I have like PRR and
Yeah.
more PRR, but
I think N&W leased a bunch of PRR coal hoppers at one point.
really,
I think so. Yeah.
Bill said I would like 1,200 first of the lot. I don't know if I know which one that is.
Oh, that's the prototype one. It doesn't say N&W on the tender and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good looking.
Oh, really? It's
I,
just
yeah, I
just
think it.
E badge.
I may be wrong here, but I think it has like a different tender too than like some of them, or like maybe the first six had different tenders or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on that. But
Well, the one that you and I have is definitely a different tender than the one that Jeremy has. I
okay,
know
that's
that.
what it is then. It's like the first 10 or something had a different tender than the later 10 or something.
All right, Dirt Farmer, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, but 1200 was the prototype. It was the as delivered first one.
Yeah, like Jeremy's tender was it's like more sleek looking, where ours is like more boxy.
Right. Yeah, we have the
His is
early, the war baby versions.
it's a I mean it's a badass engine. I'm not gonna say it's not.
Yeah. I actually, like I said, I love mine. It would definitely be top three, if not the top engine that I have.
The biggest problem, not that it's a problem, but the issue I have is I only have one loop of those 72, so I can only run one at a time.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is even with like my 84 and 72, I kind of have to pick. Like I always run the bigger engines on the 84 and I'm kind of looking forward to getting another two like big loops up, so I don't have to make those decisions.
So that's like one thing that I'm if it's something that's 072, I only got one choice for the
Yeah,
night.
yeah, I could see where that's a little frustrating. I know what you're saying.
Not that I have a ton of 072 engines. I mean, I have one, two, three, four, five, six. I have six engines that strictly can only run on those 72. The rest of my engines
Right.
can run on the lower loop.
Yeah, John, yeah, I thought it was the first 10 or so had the repurposed Y3s, and then I guess they purpose built the tender for the Class A's later on around like 1210 or 1211 or something like that.
I could do that, David. I've never tried that yet. Running two different, like two separate trains on the upper loop. My upper loop, I don't know if my upper loop is big enough to do that. I mean, I guess it.
I've done it, and even on a like as big a layout as my end, man, it wears you out. Like I was gonna run a double train tonight, and I said no. Like I don't want to have to stress of it, like keeping up with it, because I've crashed the hell out of them,
Yeah,
not
you
paying
really gotta
attention.
watch. You gotta
Yeah,
watch.
I'd rather have a relaxing evening and just run three trains than worry about having to deal with that. I'll do it like doing a, a short or something, filming like 15, 20 minutes worth of it. You can deal with it, but man, 2 or 3 hours of having to keep up with that, it gets old.
That is
Now,
one
what
nice
does
thing
help
about
is
that.
similar engines, like putting MTH diesels on the same one. They'll speed match pretty close.
Matt's hopping off. He said, "Happy Easter to everybody."
Yeah, man. Happy
Thanks
Easter.
for thanks for hanging out, Matt. That's what I've heard. I heard MTHs like really do speed match pretty well.
Well, or even just like Lionel, like two Lionel diesels, if there's similar sized drivers, or two Lionel diesels will be close. But the point being is, two Lionels on the same track or two MTH tend to like run a little closer together.
John, John just nailed it.
Exactly. Yeah. You can do it, but like I said, about 20, 30 minutes is about my threshold before I start losing interest in it.
What's up, Gus? Welcome to the live.
And then, like, God forbid you have a problem like mine that's like, derailing or something weird's going on, and then you're back dealing with that constantly.
Did a couple weeks ago, I almost had a major problem on my upper loop. Someone, if somebody wouldn't have told me, I can't remember who it was. Somebody gave me the heads up that my train disconnected. It might have been Ohio, but if I would have been watching the chat, we would have had a major.
Oh,
We probably would have had a
yeah,
crash.
I've had that happen too. You not paying attention and the last two cars disconnect or something, and then it starts pushing them. And if you're lucky, that's all it does. But then usually about the first good turn, it shorts everything out because it kicks it off the rails or whatever.
Well, my problem is if it's over there and it derails, it could fall off the damn upper loop.
Yeah, and then take out
Well,
whatever's beneath it too.
exactly. We have a major problem. See
That's the
this
big
camera.
reason I want to add a couple elevated loops. It's just so I can run 5 trains and not have to keep up with them.
The camera car idea is an awesome. I wish I could get a camera that was wireless that I could put on a car and run it while we're doing a live. That'd be
Yeah,
like my
I'd like to do that.
ultimate
I've
goal.
got that SP set I got from you has that the boost camera in it, and it's pretty slick. Like I played with it a good bit. It's the problem is the film quality is terrible. It's like 480 or something.
Yeah,
But but it's a neat concept. Like it's kind of cool to get. I took a couple pictures on my layout stuff. It's kind of neat, especially going
I've
through tunnels and stuff.
I've actually thought about running like doing a YouTube video from the damn camera car, like put it on a siding somewhere, have a train back in, pick it up, and then just run it around the layout and just get
Yeah,
a perspective from the from the caboose.
I one of my first ever YouTube videos was that camelback I was telling you about, and I just put my camera on a little stand and like a gondola behind it, like two cars back, and I ran around my upper loop, and on the far side of mine, it goes around like it's like a story up over my living room and stuff. It's kind of cool to see it like swing out over the edge of the track and stuff.
Maddie, I bought that engine like that. I did not weather it. It came like that. 7 come 11 got 1200. He said he loves the way the tender is.
Hmm.
Many projects says he don't want to sell elevated loop because elevated track because of that problem.
I don't know how you could get sued because somebody went crazy. I mean, I guess technically you get sued for anything,
It's not your fault they don't know how to run their trains.
right? And it's not
I
even
mean,
your
shit.
fault if they do know how to run their trains. Crap happens
I don't
sometimes.
say shit happens. See, Doc, the problem. I was gonna buy a GoPro, but I don't believe that you can wirelessly stream a GoPro.
You can't stream it. I think that it's like latency and stuff with it. I don't think it's got good like you who train board those guys have a couple cool cameras, but they're pretty big dollar cameras to do that.
I agree, Maddie. I feel like I mean I feel like that engine looks really good. They weathered it like the perfect amount. It's not overly done. It's like the perfect amount. It looks good. I'm not really happy with it.
You know that the new superset or whatever it is, the Santa Fe that's coming out here for too long from Lionel from last year. It's supposed to have an updated camera card in it. I'd be curious to see if they've kind of improved the quality of the image and stuff off that.
Yeah, I mean, if you put a good camera in there that could actually do like streaming, I feel like that would probably people would buy the
Yeah,
shit out of that.
yeah. That one, like I said, I played with it a good bit, and I tried to record a video to like post, but it's just real it's just glitchy. It's got a lot of latency to it and stuff.
I
And
mean, I
even
could
then,
do it
it's low quality.
like you could do a GoPro just not live and do a video with a GoPro, no
Yeah,
problem. It's
yeah.
just
If you did it to the SD card and then uploaded it, it'd be fine. But I don't
I wanted
think
to be able
the
to do it live. Like
yeah,
it'd be sick to do a live like what we're doing now and have a camera on the train
yeah.
that's running. I feel like that'd be
That's the
awesome.
one bad thing about all these cameras that I have. These Instas and stuff. They're all wired. None of them are wireless.
And I think Restream will like you can do a GoPro wirelessly, but you got to pay like big money to do that. That's another thing. It's not on their like first tier of buying
Oh, really? It's like
their
you have to
service. You got to like
upgrade it.
pay more. Yeah, you got to pay like $90 a month for that, and I'm not paying $100 a month just to.
Got to get like the 1080p version or whatever.
Yeah, it's like some kind of like pro model or whatever the hell it is, but
Yeah.
you're talking some serious money. I mean, I would love to do it. I think it'd be awesome. John said he got the camera Vistadome Lionel card. Video is not good, he says.
Yeah, like I
But
said, the Vision caboose that came with that set's it's definitely not the greatest quality. It's neat.
It's a it's definitely a cool concept
Yeah,
for sure. But
I'm sure at some point they'll get it together on it.
I'm really interested to see what this new ownership does for line now. Like I hope it betters it.
Yeah, I personally think it's probably not going to be much. I don't think you're going to see much of a difference one way or the other. I wish they
Like
would put a little more money or effort in quality control. Maybe send some people to the factories in China and make sure they're doing stuff right.
I agree. Like I want to see some like new stuff. Hopefully they get some new stuff,
Yeah, yeah, it's about time for some new tooling or something,
new features, new tolling. I mean, I don't know. I thought they got to do something.
or even just like their cylinder steam stuff's kind of cool. I'm shocked they don't do it more.
That's another thing. Like exactly. Like put more stuff on the engines. You have the technology. You can do it. You just put them in there.
Yeah. Oh, they the 080s coming in are like whistle steam and swinging bell and stuff. Like just start putting all that stuff in anything you can.
Exactly. That should be like
Especially
standard.
for the money they're charging. Like they need to be justifying where your money's going.
I totally agree. Swinging bell, whistle steam. That should be standard. And then start adding like cylinder steam, pop off
Yeah.
steam,
Well, the
blow down
Commodores are a
steam.
prime example. Those things have an open bell. Yeah, it's in a hole, but make that a swinging bell. And then you could justify the vision line price.
Yeah. Who cares if you can see it or not? I mean, more than likely, if you're looking down on the train, you can see the damn bell moving in there.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's what people want. People want features. I mean, I think that's one of the best things about the new stuff that they come out with, like the speed control, the low speeds, all the smoke features. It makes it's more realistic. It makes it better.
Yeah. And get a new tooling. Like, budget for every year or two to come out with a whole new tooling or something, or dramatically improve the tooling that's out there. You know?
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like 7.11 said, like the damn paint should be. Someone should be looking at the paint before it gets. First of all the other ones get painted. They should be agreeing to the color of the paint. But I feel like they've been. I feel like the paint's been better lately.
Right. Yeah, yeah. I think they've kind of realized that they've got a problem. They took steps to fix that. Zach's been saying that for a while now, that he feels like they're getting the colors under control. And I agree. Like I haven't seen anything really outrageous lately in terms of the color stuff.
Nah,
Seems like the FA2s were pretty good.
the colors have definitely been better.
Yeah.
Like the S2 green on the S2s, I feel like that's pretty damn good.
Right. Yeah.
One thing that
Yeah.
really
The S8
pisses me
S2s look
off
good.
is the boiler color on some of the PRR engines, like that flat ass light gray. That
Mm.
looks like trash.
The problem too, though, with a lot of that stuff is like you can tell from a black and white photo that it was a gray, but how do you really know what that gray was?
Oh, I agree.
And
Looks
even
sounds like
like some like
Rich bought
I
some
think
more
we're to the
stuff.
point you can start revamping some of the vision line stuff. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's time for an updated CC2, or maybe it's time for to redo some of the older vision line stuff with some improvement.
Exactly. Add some more features to it. Sam, what do you have on pre-order right now? You got a bunch of stuff, don't you?
Yeah. Um, the 080, the Seaboard set, the E7s or E8s Seaboard set,
Did you go
and
Lionel
then
or did you go third rail?
Lionel, the Orange Blossom Special with the heavyweights
Dude, I,
and
I
stuff.
hope I hope they nail it. I can't wait to see it.
I do too. I kind of took a gamble, but I felt confident enough with the colors that I think they'll. And the thing about it is, when Jay was going to do it, but we couldn't find like pictures of it. I don't know that you can prove it's wrong. You know what I mean? As long as it just kind of
Yeah.
matches the engine, that's all that matters. Um, I got the E8s coming in from third rail. I got the tuxedo southerns. Um, and then I'm going to get, like I said, the MOW, um, the Man of War, Nancy Hank, and the Nancy Hanks from just the cars. Um, and then from the last stuff, I've got like the T1 set, and I think that's it from that run. I think I'm just doing the T1 King Cole set.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that seaboard set. I hope
I
it
think it's going to be one of the best ones they've done, or it's going to be awful. It's going to be one or the other.
I hope it's the best. I
Yeah,
really do. Like if they nail the paint like it should be, I feel like that's going to be one of the best looking
yeah,
sets for sure.
yeah. I went back and forth with that last set of E8s, like the Southern or the L&Ns and stuff, but I just couldn't really justify it. Like for what I've got. I've got a set of Southerns. I've got a set of L&Ns and stuff. I just couldn't really justify getting like the whole set of those.
I can't. I'm When are those due in? I'm excited. I want to see it. I'm excited for that.
I've heard like in the next month or two.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
soon.
yeah,
Which means Lion now had to have seen what the hell they look like by now, I would imagine.
yeah.
So
I
they,
think the 080s are supposed to be in sometime next month. I think the F3s are right behind them, and then after the F3s are the F7s and stuff, which should be those the seaboards and the stuff from like the second pamphlet last year.
no, you got that cool one with the war bonds, right?
Yeah, the Southern War Bonds.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean it's Southern and it's a war bond. I had to go with that, right? Even though I understand the price of them was kind of crazy, but I mean it's honestly just about a Vision Line engine, really.
I really don't think they were overpriced.
Yeah, I mean $900 for a 080 is pretty crazy. But
The features help though. At least you're getting the
yeah,
swinging
at least
bell and
there's
all
some.
that
At least
stuff.
there's a reason why.
Yeah, I know, John. Everybody's waiting to see that damn seaboard.
Yeah, like I said, I hope I don't make myself look like an idiot, but
I won't
which
be
is kind of
if I
good.
said,
Like
"Go ahead, Sam."
they'll say, the good part is Muffin literally in his interview with Zach said, "Hey, I'd rather you order it, and if it comes in you don't like it, just pass on it. I'll sell it to somebody else."
He's okay with that.
Yeah, he literally said that in the interview. I was kind of surprised. He's like, if you think you want it, I'd rather you just go ahead and order it. And then if it comes in and you don't want it or something changes, he's like, he goes, you do it a couple times, it's fine. He said, you start doing it every single time. He goes, we might take issue with it, but he said if one of them comes in and it's just not your thing, he's like, I get it, I understand. It's
I
you,
mean, you
you
have
need
to
to
kind of
watch
be
that
like
thing.
that.
It's a pretty good, like it's a great podcast. I I learned a lot about Muffin and like his thought process and stuff. So
No, I'm definitely gonna watch it, but when you're spending that kind of money, like I feel like they can't get pissed off at you. Like say it comes in and it's just horrible. Like it's
yeah,
not like
I
it's a
think
little
they
bit of
know.
money. It's a lot of money. You're spending a lot of
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
They can't. I mean, it's one thing if it comes in and it's perfect and you're like, yeah, I don't want it. But if it comes in and
right.
it's completely screwed up, I mean, they gotta have some kind of, I don't know.
He even mentioned that he's like he goes, I do custom runs, and he goes, and I don't always get them right. He said, and when I do, I take a bath in them. But he said that the law of averages works out. Like he makes money off of them, even if he has to sit on them or mark them down to cost eventually.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this. Literally, I mean, he did get a bad rap for what happened, but I mean, nobody knows the whole full story of what happened. Uh, the one thing I will
I mean,
give Muffin is he does a ton of custom runs for people, which is
yeah,
awesome.
that's like people are like, I can't believe you buy from Muffin. I'm like, man, I'm an L&N guy. Like, if I ain't buying from Muffin, I ain't getting anything made. I'd have like two engines made in the last 3 years if it wasn't for his custom run.
Yeah, I mean, it was all over like a security guard dispute. I mean, it's not that
Hey,
big of a damn deal.
yeah, and I get it, dude. I've had like not, I wouldn't say run-ins. That's probably not like the most accurate way, but I've had my butt chewed by them for random stuff. Like I tried to bring a hand trucks in to haul some passenger cars out one time, and they lost their crap on me about it. I'm like, sorry guys, didn't realize that was a faux pas, I guess.
I had a similar issue recently with not security at a certain place I went to, but you can bring a big ass stroller in there and that's fine. But if I bring a little wagon in there to bring my trains in, that's a problem.
Yeah,
How does that make
I
any
don't
sense?
understand that thinking. Yeah. Or you can
Especially
get run
whenever they're
over
putting
by
up.
the dude in the hover rounds. You know what I mean? Like they can run you over, but you can't have a hand truck in there to take a load of trains out or whatever.
Exactly. You're doing a show for like the public for free and they give you like a hard time about it. It's not easy to transport trains. People don't realize that.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't like in scale or Z scale. You're not gonna put a whole consist in your pockets and walk out of there. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
yeah, it's a they take up space.
Yeah. You need something to haul them around.
Right.
And they're not cheap either. It's not like, oh, I'll just throw them in this damn box and
Yeah.
carry it out. I
I
mean,
bought, I don't know, remember what it was. It was a 6 pack of something, pole hoppers or something. I don't even remember what it was. But by the time I got from the purple hall or whatever it is back to the car, dude, my arms were on fire just from like holding these things under my arms. You know what I mean? Like these things aren't easy to move around.
no. That's like carrying a damn Vision Line engine. I carried the one halfway across the damn parking lot. It's not easy to carry
Right.
a
Yeah.
Vision Line
Yeah.
engine across the
Yeah.
damn
They're
parking
they're
lot.
they're 15, 16 pound deals.
Yeah.
And I
I
don't
how it
really understand. Like you said, you can get in there with a stroller and run people over and take out people's heels, but You can't take a hand trucks in. I don't know.
Yeah,
Seems like a little outdated philosophy on stuff.
that's what I. The last show I went to that show, and I kind of ran into that same scenario. I had to carry all my shit out in boxes, and
Yeah,
it was. I was kind of pissed about it. It's like seriously, there's people with strollers. I brought a collapsible wagon, and it was a problem. It's like, are you
yeah,
kidding me?
yeah, yeah. 7,11. I think they're retirees or something. It's mostly just old people. What I saw. I
I
can
was gonna
say
say
that because I'm
I
old,
don't
but
I don't think it's off duty cops. Like Sam said, it's
no,
older people. They're
yeah.
just
So I was helping Travis out and Dylan. Both of them are my buddies. And Dylan was trying to upgrade his water buffalo. So I drove over to York on like Tuesday, I think, to grab it for him to take back to Travis so he could upgrade it. So I walk up and they're like, "Hey, you can't come in." I said, that's fine. I said, I've called Bob. And Bob's the president. You think if anybody was going to get a little decent treatment, it would be Bob. And I was like, I'm here to meet Bob Bueller to pick up an engine. He's like, you can't cross this line. I'm like, I'm not coming in. I said, Bob's going to come meet me here at the door. He can't bring the train out. I'm like, he's not bringing the train out. The train's out in somebody's car. He's just coming to meet me. Okay. So I'm standing there. I mean, this is a literal conversation I had. And I'm standing there and Bob comes up and I'm talking to him and he's like, yeah, the train's out. So let me get so and so. He'll come take you out to the car and get you, Dylan's train. I said, great. So I'm standing there and I like turn around and literally like my toes crossed the threshold. I'm standing at a roll up garage door, right? And they're literally like, here. I'm like, I am not coming in here.
uh oh.
So I don't know.
Me or
It
Sam this
was,
time.
yeah. Can you hear me? You still there? I'm still on.
Can't hear you, Sam.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I was it kind of went to like it said waiting for a host to join you. Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Yeah. So anyhow, like I said, it's kind of ridiculous. I was literally like my toes crossed the threshold as I turned around and the person was like, I told you you can't come in here. And I'm like, calm down, man. Like, not gonna look at me, man. I'm not gonna sprint in there and grab a train and run out of here.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was just like completely next level ridiculous. So that kind of like a couple of experiences like that I had with just the people. And I know these people are told what to do. Like they're not coming up with this crap on their own. So I'm not going to throw them under the bus. But I could see how a muffin situation could literally get how it could get out of hand.
Oh, easily, yeah. I mean, I don't know. They I guess I haven't had any issues there, but I guess from what I hear, some people take it pretty damn seriously.
Yeah, I guess like Travis got reamed for trying to haul something in or out or something for Jay. It's like, let's just all take a break here, man. Take a breath. Like we're not guarding gold bricks here. It gets a little out of hand at times, I guess. See if I can spin this around here. I'll show you my crews laid down on me here. Let's go. Let's do this one. My support staff here is retired for the evening. Those
Everybody's
guys
out.
are those guys are done. They're like, we're over this train crap.
What kind of dogs do you have, Sam?
They're all rescue mutts. The black one's named Dillis. She's actually surprisingly mostly husky. We did like the DNA tests on them and stuff, and then the pit bull mix is Eva. I don't think we've done her DNA test, but she's mostly a pit bull. And then I've got a little 16-pound terrier. It's a huge pain in the ass. She rules the roost, man. She's a handful.
Really?
Oh yeah, man. She's like 16 pounds of anger and terror. Like I joke all the time. Like it's a good thing God made her cute because if she didn't, somebody would have done killed her.
That bad?
Oh man, he is just like we call her the fun police. Nobody's allowed to have fun around her if it's not authorized.
That's funny.
I don't think she's up here. She must be down with the light.
Yeah, I mean, I've never personally had an issue with the people there, but from what I've heard, it seems like a lot of people do have issues.
I mean, I didn't really have an issue per se. Like I said, I de-escalated. It ain't worth it to me to get in a dang fight over it. But I could see how it rubs people the wrong way. You know?
Oh yeah. All right, boys, we're coming up on 12 o'clock. I know Sam's got stuff to do tomorrow. Important
Yeah, I
stuff.
probably need to roll her up. I gotta hit the hospital pretty early in the morning. So
I'm getting a little tired myself. We still got 30 people in here almost. I appreciate all you guys for
wow,
hanging
that's
out.
crazy. Yeah, thank you guys.
Uh, hopefully, I doubt Sam will be on before York. Hopefully, he can make it to York. And I know there's a ton. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a ton of people going to York. From what I've been seeing, it seems like there's a lot of people
Yeah,
going this time.
I'm gonna really be upset if I miss it. I mean, it may have to happen, but I definitely gonna miss it if I'm not able to be there.
I'll, I'll be thinking about you tomorrow, Sam. I hope everything goes
All right,
well.
buddy. I appreciate that. Like I said, hopefully it's just a little hiccup. You know?
Maddie C saying Happy Easter to everybody.
Yeah, man.
Keystone saying prayers for your mom, Sam.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right, guys. Um, we'll be back next. I'll be back next week.
Yeah. Hey, Mike. Thank you for having me on, buddy. I appreciate it. I always have a good time.
Oh, Sam, great time. It was a good time. It was fun. Of course, you had a little bit of train issue, but
Of
we all run
course. Yeah.
into that.
Actually, considering how my testing went up to it, it actually I feel like it came off without a hitch. Honestly.
No, it was funny whenever I texted you. I'm like, I'm ahead of the game for once, and you're like, I was about to burn my layout down.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks again, Sam. I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, man. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you supporting me and Mike, man. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys.